the shot, Brooklyn Zoo. After the shot, Camden Aquarium. They shot for me. Even stood over your dead body. The headline was scarier. I'll start your whole crew weekend off with a Drake. I got some shit to take care of them. Drake scheme wild, because what happened to a king was embarrassing. It's better be your best work, even though you buried alive on it. How could you not like us to win America? You ain't a Jason in this pit, bull a jet from the shooter, but I'll tear you. Get him? You ain't a Jason in this pit, bull a jet from the shooter, but I'll tear you. Get him out of here in 6. These rounds 5 minutes. G sweeper left one still with kick, so now he must get it. You better not speak on my brother name.
You must get it.
Must.
Yeah.
He alive. So you alive.
Nah, I fuck with that.
G sweeper left one still with kick, so now he must get it. You better not speak on my brother name or the 40 jerk. Next nigga dead saying gang. Charlie Kirk. Sitting down as soon as it went through his vein. Probably hardly hurt. Contract ain't say shit about pain. Just off the earth. So your next stop, morticians. We can get it boxing, but I like smithing. You can't weave and bob a big shot. It get horrific. So you better not say shit about change, because I don't know Obama nor a transgender. With the 4-4, I had this bitch face rearranged. Looks like I morph niggas. Over the monopoly, you'll be in the ocean. And that's sure business. Just like there's always a bigger fish, there's always a bigger gun. Remember that to your core, nigga. So if the 30 don't ring a bell overhead, then just forget it. Val prep the body. Let me show you how I prep death. Slide took the Ricky route. Left, right, left steps. Hit his chest. It's Queen flying, but he ain't got more than 2 steps left. And that's just when I get bored. And that's just when I get bored. Get the raise and shit. Cool out. Occupied if I get the bacon shit.
Occupied if I get the bacon shit.
And that's just when I get bored. I get the raise and shit. Cool out. Occupied if I get the bacon shit. Ain't no bluffing with me. Let me wrap this up. You know my lifestyle. Real niggas know ain't nobody fucking with me. Tom, I'm mad off.
Yeah.
Open the gates, open the gates. We open the gates to the garden.
I said, this Mark, think he invincible?
Oh my God.
Off the castle.
Hey, yo, you gotta think,
Oh my God.
Okay.
This Mark, think he invincible? This ain't a contest. This a fight for your life. You in a conflict with conquest. I ain't even about to play with this bitch. Them little ass punches ain't gonna do nothing. Boy, you better put some hate in that shit. Now it's war. This Mark, think he invincible? This ain't a contest. This a fight for your life. You in a conflict with conquest. And I ain't even about to play with this bitch. Them little ass punches ain't gonna do nothing. Boy, you better put some hate in that shit. Now it's war. See, we fist fight and we lift pipes. So you can get beat to death or we can blow the text. I got a silencer on the handgun and make a headshot sound like an open neck. I said, I got a silencer on a handgun to make a headshot sound like an open neck. Uppercut to his chin. The force fuck around and broke his neck. And they talking about 2 wrongs don't make a right. Shit, we ain't got no problem with this shit going left. I overstep. Extinction level threat. I'm talking no one left. We be looking for them niggas in profit like they owe a debt. I couldn't wait to nigga, I couldn't wait to sprint on profit for real. I'm trying to blow a check, flipping for profit in the clouds. I'm trying to own a jet.
Hold up.
Talk heavy. I'm trying to own a jet.
You confused, I see. You and no one explained to you the rules, I see. Well, I get to do whatever the fuck I want, and you gotta watch and say what you do with me, or lose some teeth. The nigga twerk, clap you in a coma. I'll slap you in a coma, make you snooze for weeks, bruise and bleed. Look. Talk heavy, nigga. Look. Long story short, I'm not locked in a room with you. Bitch, you locked in a room with me. And see, these young niggas think they so tough, right? But they straight punks and don't know how to plan for shit, man. I'm telling you, they straight dumb. Oh, gee, I got to switch on the What happens when it ain't guns? And y'all quick to jump a nigga, right? But what happens when they can't come and you're back against the wall? And you can't run. We know what happens when there's space and opportunity, but what happens when it ain't none? Boy, I said these young niggas think they so tough, but they straight punks. I mean, they don't know how to plan for shit, man. They straight dumb. Oh, gee, I got to switch on the Well, what happens when it ain't guns? And y'all quick to jump a nigga. But what happens when they can't come and your back against the wall? And you can't run. We all know what happens when it's space and opportunity. But what happens when it ain't none? I got a great bunch. Body shot, make you mad you ate lunch. Well, you know what? I'll let you think shit sweet. What's up? He ain't even people. We in the spot alone. For sure. I'll wake him off like, oh, youngster. Right. he like, yeah, that nigga know I'm about it though. Oh shit. Then catch baby boy in that Melvin chokehold. Oh Lord. And tell him, see, I stayed off your ass because of that woman. But if it was up to me, I broke your little ass a long time ago. But you know what I keep wondering, Toothpick? What? Do we have a problem, bro? I told you, guns or fists. And shit, I don't care how it goes. Matter of fact, I'll let you decide. What we gonna throw hands or load cans? Nigga, tell me what you want to do. Because, I mean, yeah, I likes to dance. And sometimes I got the fucking groove, but I also buck the fucking tool. See, this the pop locker. This the moonwalker. You want to see me bust a move? You know what? Go. Listen, if it's beef now, I'll indeed step. Look, switch on the moonwalker. Fuck around, had me doing a reject. But fuck it, I'm still sliding. Fuck it, I'm still sliding. Get to spinning like Mike on stage. Sticks with the stitches. Fuck around, look like we setting up the mics on stage. He not a threat.
That was crazy.
He not a threat. He not a threat. This nigga is nowhere near a problem, B. Nietzsche better have philosophy. These punches make niggas.
Nietzsche.
He not a threat. He not a threat. He's not a threat. I swear to God, he's not a problem, B. Nietzsche better have philosophy. These punches make niggas see stars. I teach astrology, and I keep a lot of heat. Nigga, these bullets as long as a spear. So when this one in the air, acknowledge me. Tribal chief, Oos. Tribal chief, Oos. Try me in these shoes. I show up, by my dammy, with 2 Desert Eagles. The shots get the ringing out. He thinking that it's multiple people. But I showed up solo with the twins, brother. Right. It's just me, Oos.
On the grind, yeah, I do this all the time. Yo, wake up in the morning, go get a state of mind. I done feel so many times, but I gotta keep trying. I ain't giving up, you put it all on the line, yo. Whoa, what is the deal? What is going on? Happy Sunday. You know what we do? We fucking court watch today and decide what we're gonna say, how we're gonna feel, how we feel about the prosecutors, how we feel about the defendants. Plaintiffs, judges, all the above. We give our view and our analysis of what we see, and hope to find some non-common ground because we don't really give a shit. We just love to point what we see out in the motherfucking ethers. To be honest with you, I see what I see. I say what I say. If you don't like it, you don't like it. But I love the back and forth. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I can see it your way. I don't know. That's up to you guys. We got the early support with Stephen Hall in the building, already dropping a support, gifting a subscription to someone in the ethers. I don't know who it is. Let me check and see who got it. Let me see who got the subscription. Oh, look at that. OG Do Dirty got the subscription. Okay, what we're gonna do? We're gonna gift another one ourselves. We're gonna gift one myself. If OG got it, we gotta gift one back. See if someone else will get it. Maybe, if you get some, pass it. What's that? Pass it forward or some shit. I think that's what they say. Let me get on here. Let me go on my own stream and gift a subscription since we got OG Do Dirty getting the gift subscription up in it, bit. You know how that works. Let me do that. I'll leave it to person. Okay, there we go. There we go. 1 second. Hopefully someone else gets this gifted. How about that? Let's go, Tyrone Choich. What's going on, brother? How y'all doing? So I gifted to somebody. Hopefully someone else get it besides one of the regulars in here. I don't know who gifted it, but who got it, but someone got it out here in these streets. Anywho, with that being said, oh, E-Dub got it. God damn it. E-Dub ain't been here a long time. He would give it to him. Fuck it. Anywho, we're gonna be watching these court shows, court videos, and we're gonna decide what's going on with them. We're pointing out the flaws in the law, and I think today is pretty much to talk shit about motherfuckers. I ain't gonna say talk shit about motherfuckers, but literally talk shit about the goddamn supposed justice system that keeps fucking everybody in the long run. In the long run, it fucks people. It gives some people justice, and justice is not blind like they say it's supposed to be. It's motherfucker got his eyes wide the fuck open. So I hate when people say that justice is blind because that's bullshit. But for our first case, we're gonna do something a little light. We got Honorable Judge Simpson in the motherfucking building. And we're gonna rock with it. This is a landlord-tenant situation. These are becoming more and more across the board these days on YouTube, but a lot of eviction. So motherfuckers must be out here broken the bitch. They're getting evicted and shit. Let's go. I'm gonna move myself to right here. All right. Let me edit it real quick. Oh, what the fuck? All right, for sure. Let me bring this down. Bring myself right there. Here we go. Save that. Boom. Update layout. There we go. What we're gonna do? Let's get it going right here.
Serenity or Serenice. Sherman.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Andrew Cates, P7829, representing Mr. Barry, who stands to my left. Mr. Barry,
What up?
please introduce yourself.
All right. Your name?
Good morning. Good afternoon, Serenity Sturman.
All right. Where are we on this case?
Your Honor, this is a termination of tenants case. The notice to quit issued to the defendant. We have not come to any sort of a resolution, so we are asking for this matter.
Ma'am, what's your position now?
And so what?
What's your position on moving?
Uncle Tom 61
Like,
said,
where am I at?
Yeah, or do you think that you should have to?
So I wrote something out because I have something that I want to say, but I just don't know how to say it unless I'm reading it, which I'm supposed to.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So just
Well,
take-
first off, before she goes, bitch, put your mask on or take the bitch off. What the fuck is it hanging beneath your lip for? Take the motherfucker off. This is not 2020, motherfucker. Take that shit off. You look stupid. Either you're gonna keep it on or take it the fuck off. We don't need you both ways. Yeah. I did pin the link in the chat If you would like to come up, please do come up, give what you see, your analysis of what you see, what you hear. Questions, comment, concerns, come up here and say it. All right, let's continue.
Shortly. So I couldn't retain a lawyer since the last court date. So I wrote down what I want to say. All I want to say is that we have been together the last roughly 10 days, every single night and almost every day. We've been on great terms. We haven't fought unless the dogs or putting my stuff in storage or court was mentioned. I've had my stepfather at my house taking care of my dogs while I've been with him at his mom's house because he didn't want to come to our house still because he says he wants some of the dogs gone, which he offered to pay rent for a whole separate house for the dogs and my family. And he says that the thought of me having my male friends
What up,
over when we
OG?
weren't on good terms disgusts him. He also wants his
Objection, Your Honor.
To what?
Is there a legal point to this? I mean, airing out her dirty laundry in open court isn't exactly.
I think your client brought the dirty laundry here.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead, man.
So he said that disgusts him. He also says he wants to set up his cameras and security alarms and have the house completely emptied. And then he wants the house emptied and my stuff in storage, but then he wants me to still live there, which I explained is not a comfortable situation if I can't have my clothes and my stuff in my bedroom. If we're together and I live there, but he can just kick me out and lock the doors whenever he wants. That's the only time we start arguing is that conversation is brought up. I've been with him at his mom's house because of what I just explained. We've discussed plans and solutions constantly to get through this together, but we disagree on the time frame. He wants me out within 30 days, but I told him that I can start remodeling my grandma's house where I can live and take my dogs and all my stuff to in March, and it could be completed by April, which is roughly 90 days. He has money invested in the house and he wants his money back, so he doesn't want to wait the extra 2 months. However, I need this extra 2 months so I can get my house together, move my dogs and my stuff in my house, and then we can work on us. But we'll only have somewhere, we'll each have somewhere to go in the future. And if I could get a couple more months and get my house remodeled and move all my belongings there, it would save us from all the arguing that we do and we would be healthy and happy. Tom has helped me every day the last 10 days we've been together. Every day we've been taking care of things. Everything's been lining up and I've been getting priorities done each day. If we can continue to do good and not argue about court, and if I had a few more months to finish doing what I need to do for myself and for my future, then everything would work out really great. Also, my mom is in this jail and is supposed to be going to rehab. All her belongings, her stuff is scattered all around the house. So I've just been praying that she'll be home before the end of the eviction process so she can get her belongings and pack her own stuff up so I'm not stuck doing it by myself. She's been there the whole time I've been there. Tom told me today that he would be okay letting you know that he was okay with 30 days.
Okay, so this is a man who invited a bitch to live with him, and now he wants to kick her out. Okay, that's what I get. So this is a lover spat. That's what I'm getting from this. Is a whole fucking lover spat, and he want that bitch out. She ain't trying to go nowhere, but he also wants her to stay there, but not have her shit there. At least that's what's coming from out of her mouth. So take the fucking mask off. You look retarded. You look fucking stupid.
But if I'm being realistic and truthful, I really need 90 days. I could be back at my grandma's house, comfortable, safe, and happy. It would fix a lot of mental illnesses that I've been suffering with the last year. I just want to be back home. I want to feel secure. In 90 days, that could be done, but I need to wait till it gets warmer to start remodeling my house. I still offer to try to pay him, but he doesn't want to take my money because he just wants to. That's all
You
I
need
have.
to stop. You need to stop with all that bullshit.
The last case that we had, how did you end up in this house? Because I mean, what's contained on the complaint, I think, is false.
I ended up
From what? Yeah.
He gave me the keys and I moved all my stuff into the house. My mom was there, my brother was there. He gave them keys. We all walked around. We looked at all the work that needed to be done. Got right feeding. I had all the puppies. It was 13. They were very young. So I set up everything for the puppies.
So I want to You can stop there. Counsel, on this complaint, it's alleged that defendant is a trespasser and has no right to be there. I don't even know how he gets to that, if that's the circumstances.
Your Honor, I addressed this at the last hearing. I understand trespasser as a term of art for a legal mind. However, he has asked her to leave, so to him, she is.
On a landlord-tenant summary proceeding, that is not a trespass.
I understand.
Under any definition, that's not a trespass.
I understand that, Your Honor.
All right, stop allowing them hoes in y'all house, man. Y'all better stop letting them hoes in your house, motherfucker. Yo, that crazy. That's a landlord. He's scamming her too. Yeah, he gave her some keys for that ass. That's a fact. Hey, quit letting them hoes in your house just because you want some ass, bitch. You can, hey, go pay a prostitute. It's a lot easier. Go pay a prostitute. It is a hell of a lot easier. That's crazy.
My client is brought me onto this case. He had already filed that. The thing is the issue isn't proving a trespass. The issue at hand in this court is that there is a piece of property owned by my client. He has requested it back and he wants possession.
Where he's residing.
He is not residing in the property, Your Honor.
Where they were supposed to reside.
That was the.
So here's my problem, counsel. My problem is, and this was the problem the first time around, is that he somehow or another goes into this place with this young lady. My understanding is, at least from what was said, don't know, was that it was bought for her.
Wait a minute.
That's one of her allegations that she
Wait
had.
a minute. This bitch bought a house for this hoe? Oh, damn. Oh, he fucking up. Boy fucking up for real. Boy is fucking up for real. Is my mic muted? Shit, I don't see my.
Regarding your client.
I'm
That-
on the screen. There it goes.
At some point
There
then,
you go.
and there's family of hers that's moving into the house. Then at some point, he gets sick and tired of her, doesn't like her, doesn't like what she's doing, and she remains constantly under the threat of being evicted. And I think it's correct that what she wants to do is she just wants to have herself, and I think probably the most operative words that she said was where she can be safe and secure. And that's what she's trying to do. Because quite frankly, as I see this, I think your client misled this young lady as to her status vis-a-vis him and vis-a-vis this house. And I'm not gonna have a piece in a
That shit crazy.
sort of this almost legal fiction that you can invite these young ladies into your house, be there, and then when you decide you're tired or done with them, just boot them into the street. That's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen on my watch. So what I think, no, you know what? You can say what you want to say, but you probably don't want to say it to me. So I think what you ought to do, you ought to go out there, talk like civilized human beings, talk to this young lady like she has some value and worth in life.
Wow.
Let her get to the point where she can be safe. That's only going to take a couple of months. Let her do that. She has a plan in mind. And quit like leading her one way, then the other, and then just get into this court and try to kick her out, because that's not happening, and certainly not happening, not today. So I'm gonna pass this matter. You guys go out there, talk about it, see if you can come to a point at which she'll move out. She says she'll move out. It's just she needs time to do it in an orderly fashion.
So is she gonna pay rent? Is she gonna pay rent though? I mean, you talking all this shit, Judge Simpson. Is this bitch gonna pay rent? I ain't heard one claim about this whole paying rent. The fuck is we doing? She gonna stay or she gonna pay some goddamn rent, motherfucker? What are we doing here? What the fuck are we doing here, Judge Simpson? You over here giving these bitches out just because they got a pussy. The fuck out of here.
All right, you need to talk to them, and then
This
I'm gonna
bitch
call
got
your
a
case
fucking
back
mask
up.
on her goddamn face.
Oh, okay.
Recall the case of Barry versus Sterling. All right. Where are we on this?
Your Honor, we have a
Crack
consent
shit today.
judgment. Ms. Sturman will vacate the premises by April 1st of 2026.
God.
Is that correct?
Yes.
All right,
bitch
you
is
signed off
so
on that
much.
judgment?
Yeah.
All right. Is there, you have any question or confusion regarding that judgment?
How much is bitch paying in rent?
No?
No.
All right. I do have to advise you, since you're unrepresented by counsel, that you have 3 business days to think about that from the time of my signing of the judgment. If there's some confusion, some misunderstanding, some right you believe you didn't assert, you'd have to file a motion with the court within that time frame to set it aside.
So it's saying what now? I just gotta leave.
Oh my
Pardon?
God,
So
bitch.
the agreement I signed was just saying what?
That you have to move out by April 1st.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay? That sounds like what you were kind of looking at to get the other, okay. So that you have to move out of there by April 1st. You understand?
She ain't gonna do it.
And you
That bitch ain't
understand
gonna do
your
it.
3 rights, that your 3 business days, that if you have some confusion, some misunderstanding, or some right you believe you didn't assert, that you'd have to file a motion with the court
She's not
to
gonna do
set
it.
it aside. That doesn't mean that I would, but you have that opportunity to do so.
Right.
All right? Thank you. Do you have it or?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I'll sign off on it right now.
Thank you, sir.
That's crazy. That's fucking insane. These
All
bitches.
right, I've signed the judgment. Fantastic. All right, thank you, folks.
All right, so moral story. Stop letting these hoes move in with you without having to pay anything, because I ain't hear not one thing of them saying anything about paying some rent, paying anything. All I know is that I need some safe place to go. He wants to kick me out. They ain't married. He ain't got no motherfucking responsibility to this bitch. Fuck is we doing? Judge says him on some bullshit today. That nigga was on some bullshit. Oh, we got another one. Oh, okay. Let's watch this one. This is Judge Simpson again. Let's see what kind of fucked up ruling he got today on this one. Because that was bullshit. That last one was bullshit. I will say so myself. That was straight hogwash. Hogwash. Let me get to the right screen I want to be at. Here we go with this one. Here we go. Oh.
No, come here.
Uh-oh.
Come here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy. Get her,
Uh-oh.
Mr. Allen.
Something happened.
They're not back yet. That means there's a problem. You got a problem probably in the hallway, guys. Court calls the case People versus Latricia Mopkin.
Hannah Mackey on behalf of Mrs. Mopkin, who's approaching.
No, look this way, man. Come on up. Your name?
Latricia Mopkin.
Thank you.
Your Honor, requesting to set this matter for preliminary examination. And all discovery is complete as far as we are aware.
Will the people have their witnesses available the 20th? Preliminary examination in person will be set January 20th, 2026, 9 a.m. before Judge Fresh Hour.
May I just bond, Your Honor?
You may.
Ms. Latricia, she works at U of M as a housekeeper. Currently, she's on non-paid leave. However, that's temporary and she could permanently lose her job there. She has 4 kids and one of them, Ms. Latricia is the sole provider for her kids' kids. Her family is here today in court as well, and she has a place to stay with them upon release. So we're asking for Ms. Latricia to be released, and she is okay with complying with GPS tether or any other conditions the court finds necessary.
Responsible.
Your Honor, at this point, I'm gonna object. This is an extremely serious case in which the victim was attacked with a hammer in which she was hit in the head several times with that hammer. There was a struggle then with that hammer. And during that struggle, he was then stabbed in his stomach.
That been look crazy. Who the fuck is that motherfucker in the goddamn court? Dontrell look crazy, the motherfucker. This bitch hitting people upside the head with a motherfucking hammer, nigga. Oh my God. What did it say? Shit. Yo, she hit this bitch upside the head with a hammer, cuz. Oh.
The severity of this case.
Oh, let me go back.
I'm gonna object. This is an extremely serious case in which the victim was attacked with a hammer, and when she was hit in the head several times with that hammer, there was a struggle then for that hammer, and then during that struggle, he was then stabbed in the stomach. So given the severity of this case and the injuries that she sustained, I'm gonna object at this point.
I'm a jet too.
Your Honor, we
bitch
are
hit me
presenting this
upside
case
the
as a
head.
self-defense, and Miss Latricia would not be staying at that address upon release. She would be staying with her daughters, looking after her.
Hell no.
I mean, typically the self-defense isn't, I mean, are you indicating that the alleged victim possessed some weapon at some point?
What do you think a hammer
I
is,
believe there
Judge
was some
Simpson?
form of altercation.
Well, an altercation is one thing. Are you saying that a weapon was possessed?
What up, Mayo?
Because
No.
that might factor into the court's decision, but if that's not what's being said, then I'm not sure that true self-defense is going to apply in any event, although I'm not trying to make that analysis.
There was no actual weapon.
What? What? You just said it was a weapon. What's wrong with Don Trail? That
Do this. There was there's the allegation that there are two weapons that would be used by this defendant.
He did have a knife, Your Honor.
Okay, then you can certainly address that even, while I'll factor that in, I still don't think bond would be appropriate, or a reduction in bond would be appropriate in this case. I'm going to deny your request. Certainly you may raise that after the preliminary examination on the 20th before it gets fresh out.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
It's different. I have an answer on the other one.
that shit crazy.
I'm not
What's going on in the court?
Good. Guys want to walk around? Young lady?
Ooh,
No, come here. Come here. Oh, boy. Get her, Mr. Allen.
I told you it was fake. Told you it was fake. The lawyer tried to tell you it was fake, but y'all ain't want to listen. Said, who the fuck is you looking at?
Who was it?
Family of the last client, I believe, Your Honor. To the full moon.
What?
To the full moon.
No, people are usually better. They're not back yet. There's a problem. You got a problem probably in the hallway, guys. I'm sure security sees it. Can you just call and make sure that they're
Nigga acting stupid.
How many more do I have?
So, just getting custody. And you got that over there.
Be careful.
I want to. Oh.
Right, I'm gonna just step off. If she brings them in, just throw her in the box over here or cover her, put her wherever.
That shit crazy. A judge Simpson caused this shit. I'm blaming everything
Lady,
on
what's
Judge
your
Simpson.
name?
Sequoia Jones.
What?
Sequoia Jones.
Sequoia.
Why were you causing a disruption in the court and then
I
didn't
was
come
talking to
back?
my mom's lawyer, and he stood up. I wasn't talking to him. I didn't say
Uh-oh.
nothing to him. I was talking.
Why didn't you then stop when I told you to stop?
Uh-oh.
I apologize.
No,
That
you
doesn't
don't.
work that
me.
way.
Uh-oh.
Your Honor, could
You
I?
want to be represented by counsel, ma'am, because you disrupted these entire proceedings. You want an attorney?
Yeah.
The PD can handle this, I think. She can go back into custody. I'm gonna take a brief recess and then I'll bring her back out. We'll deal with
You're going to jail.
All right.
You're going to jail. Yeah, send our ass back into custody. You're going to jail, man.
it. Hopkins? Yes. I'm ready. Guess in reference to this case, we'll call it in regard to the Mopkin matter. The defendant does not need to be present and is not present.
Mm-hmm.
I think Joy was.
I want to see the cameras in the hallway, too.
Morning, Your Honor. Mike Gaddy, Assistant Public Defender on behalf of the respondent,
talking to
defendant.
Yeah, yes, she would be responsible.
wasn't
Your
talking
name,
to
ma'am?
you.
Sequoia Jones.
Ma'am, you know why I held you?
Yes.
Tell me what your thought is on why I did.
Because I disrupted your courtroom.
Yeah, you disrupted the courtroom, and then when I asked you to come back, try to
You
figure
didn't
out what was going on with you, you just kept continuing to walk. Why'd you do that?
My mind was like blank. That's my first time seeing my mom since, and it was.
She did that because that's what the niggas do. Once they got it in their mind that ain't nothing you can say or do to them niggas, they literally do this shit all the time. It just doesn't matter where they are. They could be in a motherfucking funeral. They still gonna do the same goddamn thing. That's what these females do. Once they up here, whew, all rationality, logic go out the fucking window, man. And I'm gonna tell you another person, another group of motherfuckers act that way. Motherfucker was raised by single mothers. I ain't gonna lie. I hate to say it. They ain't got no rationale. Well, I ain't gonna say all. Majority. I mean, it is what it is. Some people got logic. You know, you're in a courtroom, but that motherfucker can throw you in jail for looking the wrong way. Come on, man. That's that system for you.
Just like a lot. It was a little too much. This is my first time seeing my mom since this incident happened. And I was trying to ask the lawyer something. I was so focused on her answering my question. I couldn't even really like hear anything else. I was just too upset.
Told you.
I'm
That
not
shit was
using that as
gone.
an excuse. I take accountability. I was wrong for that. But
Your mom's coming back in a week or two, right?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Huh?
That's correct, Your Honor.
So is it that you can't, in seeing all of that, can't keep yourself composed in the courtroom?
no,
Nope.
I thought it was an understanding
At least
before my
tell the
mom got
truth.
up here about mentioning her injuries, and nothing was mentioned about that.
Okay.
And that's what I was asking
Can I
her.
just say this?
Oh, okay.
You need to let the attorneys do their job. Okay?
Mhm.
You have an issue to the extent that they'll even talk to you. If you have an issue with that, then you deal with that outside of this courtroom. So should I banish you from coming into this courtroom again?
Absolutely.
No.
You think you can conduct yourself?
Yeah. Yes.
What up, Anarchy?
And lady, I'm gonna give you another chance. If you come back in here and act the way you did, I'm gonna guarantee you this. You'll be locked up like you are now, but I'm not letting you out. Are we clear?
Yeah. I have no problem with that. I'm not a disrespectful person.
You're not what?
I said I have no problem with that. I'm not a disrespectful person. I wasn't raised
Oh,
that
you
way.
were today.
I was today, but I'm not.
Oh, you're a fucking lie. Oh, you're a motherfucking lie. You literally are a disrespectful person. Why you be lying? Why you hoes be lying, dog? I'm not a disrespectful person. Just in this case, I was a disrespectful person because I could be. Come on, man. Make that shit make sense, man. That shit don't make no goddamn sense to say you're not a disrespectful person, but be disrespectful in the court. And you said, I was focused so much on this that I didn't even see nothing. Fuck out of here. That means you're a disrespectful person. Come on, man. Stop lying to the court. I don't like that shit. You don't lie to my court, goddammit. You don't lie to my court.
Not only to whoever you were talking to, but also to me, and I hadn't done anything to you.
That's a fact. Tell him, Judge
Right.
Simpson, with your hard ass.
So just check yourself next time before you come in here.
Check
All right,
yourself.
we can release. Let her go.
Thank you.
Thank you. Court is standing in recess, and I guess we'll come back and do our 2:00 block and on.
All right. We in recess with Judge Simpson. We get his old heartful ass out the goddamn way. That nigga got too much of a heart for me. He got way too much of a heart for me. I'll lock that bitch up for what they say? 10 days. Give her 10 days in jail for just talking shit. We don't play that shit around here. All right. Those are two quick ones. Let's see what we got here. Who is the judge over here? I didn't see no judge. There's no judge here. Oh, she is. Judge Satterfield. Or I hate this nigga. But yeah, let's get him out the way. How long this one? Okay, yeah, get this nigga out the way. I don't like this one. I don't like this judge. But we're gonna bring him up so we get him out the way. Gotta get him up out the way because he get on my fucking nerves. Gotta look, what's his name? Guadalupe ass. Judge Aguilar. Let's get him up out of here. All right. We got Judge Aguilar in the building. Oh, man. I would say let him cook, but he don't be cooking. And they can be cooking with like Pepto-Bismol and shit. Water and shit. All right, let's go.
Your employer is reporting that in the last 4 quarters that you made $120,550. Do you understand that?
Yo, that ain't no chump change, especially in Texas. 120. You live a good life in Texas off 120. Yeah.
Your Honor, this is a contested case. I have an opening. Your Honor signed a order in a suit affecting the parent-child relationship in 21. Child support was set at that time at 800. Government medical was ordered. Medical support was set at $75. The state is seeking a modification and we meet the statutory requirements. It's been at least 3 years and the evidence will show that this case qualifies for an upward modification. Next, we'd like the court to take judicial notice of Ms. Martinez's presence in the courtroom. She has agreed to waive service.
Okay, so noted. Go ahead and proceed.
Let me just get you some. I'm gonna give you some backstory. Not even backstory, because not backstory at all. I'm just gonna give you the real shit behind this. Be honest with you, I'm gonna give you the real, because I'm honest with you. I'm real with it, right? These motherfuckers about to fuck him in the ass. He about to get it raw with no KY on his motherfucking ass. This shit crazy. It's been 3 years, so there's an upper modification, which means he gonna pay more money because he probably makes more money. The state shouldn't be involved, but of course, once you involve the state, because that big forehead ass bitch decided to motherfucking literally not put him on child support, but put him on. She probably went to the fucking state for medical, or try to get some food stamps or something like that, and automatically get him where he is. So now the state got to get involved in this shit, and now you ain't gonna never get the state out of it, no matter if you wanted to or not. And Texas is a horrible state to motherfucking be filed with child support. Texas is one of the worst states to have child support put on you because they don't give a fuck about you being a father at all. What up? What up?
Man, all these people that make good money, they got health programs through work that are on Medicaid.
Mm-hmm.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. And the fact that these bitches automatically put themselves on it, try to get either. I don't know if she got food stamp. I don't know if she got anything, but I know she probably went to go get some type of aid. That's how he gets put on that's how he gets put on child support. Whether them motherfuckers work it out themselves, they can make their own parental plan. They can do them apps that they be using. They're for the free market. You can use them. You don't need the government to do it for you. But he about to get raw dogged in the ass. Man,
No,
y'all
you,
better
you,
watch.
can, you can literally download the state worksheet.
Yeah, I just don't. Because the state got to get involved for some bullshit that don't have, and what they always say is, we're not here to represent the mother or the father. We're here to represent the state. Why? You didn't help have this child, bitch. You didn't help anything.
Yeah, why you representing the kid?
Come on now.
Like the parents are adversarial towards the kid.
Yeah, that's absolutely what they're saying. This shit is bullshit. But the state got to get their money. So let's watch this man get fucked in the ass. Let's go with this one. All right.
Your Honor, I will call the mother. Ma'am, can you
Oh,
state your
especially
name
with this
for the
fucking
record?
judge.
Yeah, I told you, Guadalupe
my name?
extraordinaire.
Yes.
Naomi Berenice Martinez Contreras.
Oh my God.
Ma'am, can you state the name of the child in this case?
Yes, Javielita de Matamoros.
And she lives with you?
Yes, ma'am.
And how old is she?
She's
Okay,
5 years old.
I agree with that.
Ma'am, the state is asking for child support to be set at $1,510. Are you in agreement with that?
No, I'm fine.
Is that a yes? You want that to be changed to that amount?
If it's change, is I don't understand why will be changed, or maybe because I hear he can.
Why can't this bitch speak English?
I know he paid all bills by herself,
Are
but I think
Are
he
you really asking that question?
Yeah, sure.
Because that bitch illegal. She shouldn't be here. This is her first time being in America, and she's only been here for 3 years.
Yes, sir. Stop the anchor babies.
Yeah,
Stop
that's
the
exactly what
anchor
it was.
babies.
That's exactly what it was. But his dumb ass went and put it in her, so he's stupid as fuck too.
Oh yeah.
So it is what it is.
can pay it. So
Objection non-responsive. Your Honor, I request to ask a question a different
oh, okay.
simple way.
Yes.
No, yeah, yes, that's fine.
I'll restate my question. Ma'am, if you can just listen to my question and answer that question
Well,
only.
speak Spanish,
okay?
bitch.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you understand that child support was $800 before?
Yes.
Today, the state of Texas is asking that we increase that to $1,510. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you agree with the state's request to increase it by
Say
that amount?
no.
Yes.
The state is also asking for medical support to be increased to
That's right.
$250. Are you okay with that?
$250 from
Do you
75?
have any private insurance available for your child?
Yeah.
No,
Your child is currently on Medicaid, is that correct?
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? That shit makes no sense. Why is that little fucker on Medicaid? Why is the little fucker on Medicaid? And now they want to charge him $250 when it was $75 before? Explain that.
For Medicaid.
That's what I'm saying. Explain it. Just because he made more money, how did that fucking jump from 75 to 250? How did it change?
How old's the kid?
The coverage not gonna change. Probably. I don't know. I didn't say. But again, that shit still doesn't matter. Just because he makes more money does not mean that the fucking medical care changes. If he was paying $75 before, what is changing? How much money he makes is changing anything about how much he was paying. The fuck are we doing here? just bullshit. It's literally bullshit. This is a fucking racket. Now, okay, cool. You want to say it increased his earnings and pay, so she should get more child support? I'm cool with that. But why the fuck did it go from 75 to 250? There's no reason why the medical care should change. If he's been paying 75 all the way until now, what the fuck is it changing for? That shit should stay the same. He shouldn't be paying for medical care for both of them, just the child.
Mm-hmm.
Insane.
Yes.
Ma'am,
Insane.
you understand that the state used information reported to us to calculate this account. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
I pass
No,
the
she
witness. I call the father.
She don't
Sir, can you
understand that
state your
shit.
name for the record?
Francisco Javier Matamoros.
Oh my God.
And sir, do you
Of
have
the
any other
Matamoros
children
cartel?
besides this child?
Yeah.
No, man.
Okay. And sir, is it true that the child is currently residing with the mother?
Yes, ma'am. It's just
And sir, is it true that you work for a waste company?
yes, ma'am. West Community Waste Deposit. CWD.
Okay. And you've been working with them for a few years, is that correct?
It's gonna be 2 years this year because I'm coming from West for the company. It's gonna be 2 years in this company right now because I left and come back.
Okay. And you understand that your employer reported to my client how much money you make every quarter. Do you understand that? Is that a yes?
Yes, yes.
And
Yes.
you understand, and I explained to you that before taxes, your employer is reporting that in the last 4 quarters that you made $120,550. Do you understand that?
Mm.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
And that the state used guideline support of $10,045 a month to calculate your support. You understand that?
I understand that.
He making
Okay.
10,000 a month?
Sir, let's switch gears a little bit.
Yeah.
Do you have any private insurance available
Yeah.
to you at your job?
I don't.
That's some good money. That's some good money.
Oh yeah.
I'm not mad at him for making the money. I'm not even mad that his shit went up. The only reason why I'm mad is because there's no reason why the medical insurance went up.
No, there's no reason he should be on Medicaid, period. Because I guarantee if he's a full-time employee making $120 a year, they got a health program. They got an insurance program.
Absolutely. And that's where I'm at. Like, this don't make no motherfucking sense. They just over here bullshitting at this point.
No, the state's double dipping, right?
Yeah.
Because they're getting the money from the feds for the child support and the Medicaid.
Bam. There you go. It's crazy.
Crooks, man.
The fucking racket, man.
I don't have nothing for that. I don't get anything to that. Just for pay for my daughter. I work for my family, for my daughter. I don't have nothing injury for myself.
Okay. So
What?
knowing all of that information, do you agree with the
don't know what that
medical
is.
support being increased to $250?
I do if she give me the when the recipe when she take to the doctor when my daughter is
It's that
sick
recipe.
or when she
You
need
receipt?
a go to
Why
see the
are
dental, medical, or vision exam because I asked him for her, can you provide me the information for me? And she said never, no, because I'm the mother. If I want it, I give it to you. If you don't, I don't, and I prove it. So that's one of the five we have, or the arguing, because she never approved it for that. I'm agree, we'll pay, but if we pay both right now, half and half, while that increase right now, because I was okay what I was paying, but she never provided me the information when I needed, because my dad is always sick for some reason, but she say it's my fault. So I want to take to the medical center, but she never provide me the information from me. So I'm on lockdown with my hand because she never do that for me.
Okay,
But if she,
thank you.
okay, go ahead.
I'll move on to my next question. Sir, are you in agreement with the increase of $1,510 for child support?
No, no, because but by the time when this happened, the first time when we had court, I was in the apartment. The bill it was less what I pay right now. I almost paid 3 times more what I was paying and what I was living by that time when I had the agreement, the first agreement. Now I got all the proof
That's sad.
what I'm paying. If the judge had the time to see it,
He thinks his
I
situation
can
matters
put the
in it.
same or a
Yeah,
little bit
yeah,
more,
that's a
$100
fact.
more dollars more. But I can pay the amount what you're saying because I pay house, all my bill myself. She live with her mom, with her sister, so she live with 3 families in the same house. I live with myself in my house, so I provide everything for my daughter when she stay with me, and she not pay the full bills and the house where she live. So
They don't
I
care.
can work with that, but I can go
They
all the
don't
money
care.
because I have to figure out I lose my house or pay what the money is for my daughter. I'll go for the right thing, man. And the judge, if you're here, I'll for the right. Why did this right?
Thank you. I pass this witness.
All right. Well, I mean, I cannot take into account either one of your bills. So if somebody pays less bills or more bills, state law doesn't allow me to modify the calculation because somebody has less bills or more bills. What really it's coming down to here is you make twice as much as what you made before when we did your last court order. You're making 120,000. State law says what state law says is that it's a percentage of your income. It's 20% of your bring home income. And we start off with what your income is before taxes. We try to approximate how much you earn after taxes. What your monthly bills are, those are really irrelevant and are not part of state law as far as me being able
I
to
fucking
lower
hate
it.
Texas, bro, when it comes to this shit.
That could be
That
argued
shit-
all day
it's just
long, but
terrible.
everybody's home care costs have gone up. I can't lower child support because it costs more for groceries. It costs more for groceries for both of you. So that's not really anything I can do to improve. So I have to go on what's been calculated and what's been reported. I know it's a big jump, but it's based on your current income. Your current income is about $10,000 a month, and so child support then comes out to $1,510 per month. Medical support will be moved to $250 per month. I'm going to change that. I'm do medical support at $150 because we're going from the $75 to $150, so that's already doubling.
But why? Why is it going up? Give us a reason why it's going up. A legit fucking reason why the medical should change. This is killing me. And they never have to explain these reasons that they have. Never.
No.
Why medical's going up? Motherfucker, I put him on my why the fuck can he put him on his goddamn shit and get off that stupid ass Medicaid because it's bullshit.
Well,
it ain't gonna
part
cost him, but
of the problem is, Tom, he don't speak English, so he don't know he can do that.
That's yeah. That's true.
He can't read that fucking paperwork from work, dude.
That's fucking insane. Boy, y'all motherfucking spamming the shit out of shit on Kick, goddamn it. God
And dude,
damn.
I'm sorry, if you're making 120 a year, get a fucking lawyer.
Yeah. I thought that's what Eternal Reginald Carpenter was there for, but I guess I was wrong. I guess he didn't get a fucking judge. I mean, an attorney. He was dumb on that regard. Making 120 stacks. You know he's working overtime too.
Mm-hmm.
You know he's working overtime, so he can probably make more than that. But yeah, don't fucking have a child in Texas. Don't let that bitch file for anything in Texas, because I'm telling you right now, you gonna get fucked in the ass if you're a dude.
and you messing with a non-citizen Guadalupe, wrap your shit.
Well, he a non-citizen Guadalupe too.
Still, what I said still applies, sir.
Yeah, that's true. That's insane, boy. Woo. But let's be honest. $1,500. Well, let's just say, well, nice $1,700. So $2,000 out of his fucking check has to go to child support. Let's just round up to 2,000. That's still not bad for making $10,000 a month. You
But I
shouldn't
think
be
that's
overspending your
I
life.
think that's pre-tax though.
It is pre-tax. It is pre-tax.
And hence the problem. I mean, he's lucky because Texas ain't got no state income tax.
They're still not pulling out motherfucking $4,000 in taxes.
Still.
So yeah, well, it is what it is. Don't have a baby in Texas. That's what. Fuck that.
Mm-hmm.
Have a state where they have the 50-50. There was 12 of them. There was 12 states that had 50-50 custody once you have the child.
Mm-hmm.
Ms. Martinez on the Mr. Matamoros.
Go ahead.
And if you're ever in one of these situations and you're in another state, file in one of those states. File first.
Yes. Put yourself on it. Don't let that bitch go ahead and get no goddamn services. That's the first thing they're going to do. I need help. Fuck you, bitch. I'm putting myself on it.
Initiate the process in the state of your choosing, not hers.
Absolutely.
Partially correct.
That
he needs a copy of the
state will have
insurance
custody.
card, and he needs to know where your child goes to the doctor. He's entitled to both of those information, just in case Mr. Matamoros has the child with him and there's an emergency and he needs to go to the hospital or a doctor. He needs to have that Medicaid card or some kind of information, even a screenshot or something.
Something he's paying for
insurance. You're supposed to be sharing that information with him, and then they also need to know what doctors the child goes to as well, so that if he wants, if he has questions to the doctor, he can ask them directly, and find out more. Because you're not a doctor, he's not a doctor, but he might have some different questions that you might have, and so he should be entitled to ask that doctor's office for some of the records and get that information. So you're supposed to be sharing that. Please share that with him immediately. Even you can just email him or text him. This is the name of his doctor or doctors, depending on how many doctors a child has. And then Mr. Matamoros, then once you know that, you should be able to call the doctor's office and get any documents you may need. And you have a court order that also says that you have access to that information in the prior order. So that old order we did before gives you access to that information if they say they don't want to give you information. But I understand if you don't know the doctor, you don't know who to call. Ms. Martinez is going to provide that to you so that you have that.
You didn't provide it last time. The fuck you mean you gonna do it now?
If there's anything you want to look into. All right, that's the order the Attorney General's office is going to enter or give me for me to sign, and that'll be beginning February 1st. So no change for January. Beginning in February, that'll be when the change starts. You have all of February to make the payment, so it's not like it'll be late on February 1st. But that's just, we have to put it in the order. It's the first of the month, so that'll be the order of the court. All right, y'all are done with court.
Damn, you don't
can
say you got
press
any
leave on the
questions?
Zoom to exit out. Thank you.
They got questions.
Can I say something?
No, it's gonna help me, ma'am. I've already made a decision. You're gonna provide the information to Mr. Matamoros, right?
I fucking hate this nigga, dog.
No, but I had a question.
Hold on. I got a lot of people in here, and I gotta get moving. But
yes,
Ms. Martinez, you're gonna provide the information to Mr. Matamoros, correct?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Mr. Matamoros, what question did you have before I let you go? Other than you don't agree with what I decided.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't hear how much I'll pay or what's the pay was to say because the way was telling me, okay, I'm okay.
$1,510 for child support, $150 for medical support. That's what it is. That's what it should be. If you want to appeal my decision, you can. But that's the correct calculation. You may not like it, but that's the math.
So $1,600.
The amount for the Medicaid is under the amount is for every month or is separate?
So every month, separate from what you're receiving. You're not getting the 150.
Okay, so it's 1,000, 1,510 per month
Yes.
plus for insurance.
Yes. All right. Gotta move on. I got other cases to do. All right.
He a
Y'all can
dickhead.
press leave to exit out. Thank you.
Motherfucker's a dickhead. I don't like him.
Sir, we have their names, right?
Yeah.
We know what county they live in, right?
Sad.
Sir, we know what county they live in, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's call ICE. We can solve this whole problem and save this court all kind of money.
That's a whole fact. What up, OG Do Dirty?
What's cracking with you? What's up with the government?
Ah, shit, chilling.
What's up, OG?
Chilling.
All right. Now this is a different one. This is a new goddamn judge to the fucking screen. I don't know her. Magistrate Knight. She looks,
Yeah, I'll bet she has pronouns, sir.
How did you say night? And how did you say night in Chinese? Because that's exactly what she looked like.
Hold on, let me How do you say night in Chinese?
晚上 or yi.
Yeah, or 晚上.
I heard Wang Chung.
No, it's Wang Shang with the S. It's Wang Shang or yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I heard Wang Chung, sir.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
lie to me.
No, I'm telling you, it's spelled WANSHANG. Now they got apostrophe
Yes,
thing
sir.
over the A's.
And I hear Wang Chung, sir. That's all.
Wang
Yeah.
Shang
Yeah, okay.
or yeah. Y'all motherfucking learn. Y'all learn some Chinese today, baby.
I'll remind you that you are under oath. Go ahead. In this matter, you're requesting money damages totaling $747. Can you please tell the court how do you get to that amount?
So there's no damages. And when he says that I broke the lease, if you can see on the date right here, I don't know if you on right here.
Yeah,
It
you
says
gotta
from
put
when
that
I
in evidence, sir.
started
You
in
starting off wrong.
February and my lease ends in August 27th. And he's saying I broke my lease, but I have this right here. This is a copy of my lease. And right here's all of my receipts for paying my rent. Sir, I cannot hear you.
What?
What?
Can you hear me? Now I can. Go ahead, sir.
Ah, bitch.
So
I guess
is
the
what I was
Chinese
saying,
eyes
is
were
right
as
here
good as them
on this is a
Chinese
copy
ears.
of my lease from when it started from February 27th. I signed a 6-month lease, and it's right here till August 27th. That's a copy of the lease, and then I have all of my receipts that he signed and gave to me from my security deposit all the way to my last month's rent. So when he says I broke my lease, ma'am, I moved out on the day my lease ended. I never renewed it, but in his mind, I asked him, I did come and ask him just to have my options open if I were to go that route, if I could renew my lease. And we did, he's like, yeah, you can, like, I didn't know if he had somebody else lined up to take my spot at the house or not. So I'll just have my options open. I didn't sign no new lease. Nothing went further than just having my options open. So when he says I broke my lease, I think he has me confused for the other people that moved out the same day I did, because they for sure broke their lease, because you can only sign a 6-month lease with Chris, and them people moved in a couple months after I did, and they ended up leaving the same day I did. So I think he has me confused and breaking the lease with that other couple. But right here, if you need me to flip through these, I can flip through these, my receipts, to show that I paid rent early or on time every single time. My security
rent is you
Oh,
deposit
paying?
receipts
Okay,
right
hey,
here,
pause this real
and
quick.
right here's a page for my, well,
All right, so these niggas is in one of them homes that got multiple rooms in that bitch that they rent out, right?
Bedrooms, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, because that's making sense. Okay, and how much that nigga paying again? What that receipt say? If you don't, I couldn't see it. I'm on the small spectrum today.
Let me go back.
Yeah, I mean yeah, he's asking for like what $735 in damages or something.
I'm like, what the hell?
What kind of flop house costs you $700?
It looked like 5 something when I'm looking
for a room, nigga, and boy.
Yeah.
At a hotel, nigga, for well, I ain't gonna say for no month, but you know what I mean. But shit. I just said, bro. At first, I'm thinking this nigga was talking about an apartment, but then he said that other couple that was in there living too. I'm like, nigga, wait a minute, nigga. That's one of them. I ain't gonna say his name, but it's one of them places that they, like Tom said, nigga. Everybody.
You can say it, John Gold, nigga. Go ahead and say it.
It's the bullshit that they got going on.
Oh, goddamn slumlord, nigga.
Yeah, like I said, one kitchen, one bath. Nigga, no, brother. That ain't cool. Okay.
No,
okay. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't tripping, bro.
To show that I paid rent early or on time every single time. My security deposit receipts right here, and right here's a page for what my lease was. So I didn't break no lease. But to answer your question on how I got to that money is because I had to pay for the police to give him the papers. So I would like to get reimbursed for that. There's a $53 filing fee. When I came to Chris and I asked him for my security deposit because I didn't break a lease, nothing got broke, I didn't damage anything. I if anything, that my spot left a lot cleaner than when it started. I cut grass at my job to do any of that.
He cutting him down.
Can you hear me, Mr. Saints?
God damn it.
Oh, he froze.
Mr.
Yeah,
Saints,
he froze, bro.
can you hear me?
Yeah, come back. Chris ain't got the Wi-Fi up. He ain't got that
Mr. Saints, I didn't hear anything you said. You froze. So you were explaining to the court that you had hired somebody to serve Mr. Maduka, but then after that, I did not hear anything else.
Yeah, I had to pay the police to give him the papers, to serve him for the papers for court. So I'd like to be reimbursed for that. There's a $53 filing fee, and then the security deposit itself was $550. And then if I could get paid for some hours that I had to miss work due to this.
Anything else, sir?
No, ma'am.
And just so I'm clear, you're assigned a 6 months leave from February 27th, 2025 through August 27th, 2025. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you indicated to the court you moved out August 27th, 2020 or 2025.
Yes, ma'am.
When you moved out, did you have to turn in keys or anything like that?
Yes, ma'am.
Were those keys turned in?
Yes, ma'am. I texted Chris and asked him where he would like me to leave them, and he told me to leave them in my room that I was renting, and I did. And I took a picture and sent it to him, and I left peacefully.
You've indicated to the court that you requested your $550 deposit. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Did you ever receive that, sir?
No, ma'am.
Did you ever receive a letter from Mr. Maduka regards to that security deposit?
No. He told me verbally to take him to court if I wanted it.
That's not how that works.
That's illegal, sir. You need to add some more money onto that. You bullshit, nigga. How long did you have to wait for?
If it's over 30 days, it's double from what I remember.
That's what I thought. I was tripping, nigga. Nigga, you bullshitting.
Sir.
He withholding funds. Like Leo said, that's what we doing
for
now.
you. Do y'all believe this white guy saying what he's saying is true?
Well, he seemed to have brought the receipts.
He did bring
that was
receipts.
crazy. If everything add up on the receipts, and you didn't give him, if he gave you the deposit, you have the deposit slip, and then all 6 months he was there, like Mayo was saying, then you owe him some money.
And I must say, for a meth head, he is very well organized.
Get that motherfucker don't got that meth head. Stop it. He paid his rent on time and early. So we ain't
That
we
does
gonna
not
call
mean
him
he's not a meth head, sir.
I've never seen a meth head pay rent on
Functioning
time.
meth head. Functioning meth head.
Exactly, OG. Of a very organized, functioning meth head.
I ain't
Now, let
never
me-
seen a functioning.
Now let me tell y'all where this is gonna get slippery at. If the dude he was paying rent to said that he stayed there an extended month or something.
But still, then you only go month to month. If there's no lease signed, it's literally month to month.
Month to month, yeah.
So you can't break a lease on a month to month.
And you still
Do you
get your
think Mr. Maduka? Do you think Mr. Maduka brings any evidence?
no.
No.
Okay.
The man that says take me to court.
Yeah.
Probably
I'm be honest with you, Spoon. He was probably betting on the meth head not having all the receipts.
and not wanting to be involved with the court. Because it's a process. It takes time. And most people just don't think it's worth the time.
True.
Which is why landlords, especially fly-by-night ones like this dude, it's why they do this all the time.
Yeah, but this should be a W if all the receipts got the right dates on them. What he was saying in the lease agreement, this should be a W for him.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's see.
At any time, did Mr. Maduka give you any sort of letter indicating what that money was going to be used for?
No, ma'am.
When you left the residence, that being the rental place, did you give a forwarding address?
Yes, ma'am.
And how did you give that forwarding address?
Text message. I've texted his phone.
Well, that's formal writing.
You've indicated to the court you did inquire in regards to specifically the possibility of extending the lease in this matter. Is there anything within your paperwork that you held up to the court, the date frame, about extensions of leases?
No, ma'am. It does say in my lease to give him a 30-day notice of when I'm moving out, which I did. When I gave him my last month's rent of being there, I told him this was my last month of paying rent. So he did get the verbal, warning or whatever within my 30 days of moving out.
Is that within your contract, sir?
Yes, it says in there to let him know when.
Can you read that to the court in this case, that paragraph?
I'm gonna have to find it. If you give me a moment, please.
Sure, go ahead, sir.
Hey, he brought his lease and
Mr.
everything.
Maduka, do you have a copy of said lease?
I think he got this a
Do
W.
you know
but
what
I don't know.
paragraph that would have the 30-day notice and as far as a extension of said lease?
Let me go.
Oh, here, Tether. Get him up
All
out
right,
here.
I found it, ma'am.
Go ahead and read it, sir. I'm not going to be able to read that from the screen, so either you need to read it to the court or screen share it, but I can't read from that distance, sir.
You read it, motherfucker.
Fuck that, nigga. How do I screen share it?
Oh, sorry.
Nigga, them niggas
I'm
can't
sorry.
read.
Nope. If
how
you
do I
can go
screen
ahead
share
and
it?
just read the paragraph, sir, that's fine.
It just says, tenant shall give 30-day notice before moving out. I was gonna just try to flip my camera real quick just so you
Start the
can see
screen
what I
share.
was talking about. It says, tenants.
Sir,
can't
I
see it.
cannot
Can't see
read
it.
that. No.
You gotta
right.
take a picture and send it to him, sir. He
Either
don't know
you
what he don't
screen
know.
share it in this case, or just read the paragraph.
The screenshot.
It just says
the
on the
screenshot.
section for the security deposit, it's just there's bulletins. There's 5 bulletins. It says for cleanup, outstanding rental pays, blah blah. But it just says tenant shall give 30-day notice before moving out. I don't know how to screen share.
Nope, it's all right, sir. Do you know what page that is on, sir?
This is.
You turn your phone around.
They're not
take a
numbered, but it's the
screenshot,
second one
and
from
then
the
you
back
send
of
it in,
the
nigga.
lease.
On the top.
So
right
there
on-
is the final, listen carefully, sir, is the final page the page that you signed?
I hear meth head dog for
I
real.
initialed them all, but the final, yes, ma'am.
So it would be, and what does the top of the second to last page indicate? What's that
Secure-
paragraph?
Security deposit, and then right under there, there's 5 circles for bulletins that are outlined darker.
And how many total pages is that document, sir?
9.
There's 9 pages, including the front, so 8 pages with writing on it that I had to sign.
Is there anything else you'd like the court to know, sir?
No, ma'am.
Very good. Mr. Maduka, do you have any questions for Mr. Saints? They need to be in the form of a question. This is cross-examination. You will be given a chance to testify, sir. If you don't have any questions, that's perfectly fine. But again, sir, they need to be in the form of a question. You can't just start saying stuff. You have to ask questions. Do you have any questions for Mr. Saints?
Oh, no question.
No, Judge.
Very good.
That nigga ain't got no
Mr. Saints, do you have any other witnesses?
Nah, I'm good.
Shut up. Take
No.
the W, nigga.
Very good.
Take the W. Shut up and take the W.
Any exhibits, sir?
No, ma'am.
Very good.
God damn, you should have put the goddamn.
You
what
are
call
done
it
at this
in there.
time. In other words, you would rest. Is that correct?
Yes,
I
ma'am.
would have
Very
put my
good.
goddamn receipts up as exhibits.
Mr. Maduka, in
Yeah.
this case, do you wish to testify or do you have any witnesses you wish to testify?
I wish to testify.
Very good. I'll remind you, sir, you are under oath. What would you like the court to know?
Here we go.
I would like the court to know that he approached me on August 24th, 25th, said that he would like to renew his lease because his lease is up in August 27th. And then we agreed at the price because I was going to increase the price, but we talked back and we settled by $550. So
I was right. It is 500.
on August 25th, I have the text messages that he sent me. You know, it's can I read it to you?
Can I read it to you?
Hello?
Yeah, I'm listening, sir. Go ahead, continue.
Okay, can I read the text messages that he
Go ahead,
sent
sir.
me?
Mhm. Yes.
Okay. In August 25, he said, "Good morning. I was wondering about what was going on with my new lease papers." So I respond back. I said, "Good morning, and I will bring it to you when I'm done with it." And then he respond back. He said, "All right, sound good. I just did not want you to forget about it." So August,
That doesn't mean anything.
that's August 25. And then
They got it
August
mixed up.
26.
That don't even mean anything because that just means that hey, if I'm gonna renew my lease, I need to have a new contract to start the new lease.
So from what I'm
Whether
hearing
I
right now,
signed it or not.
what I'm hearing right now, the stories don't go together. Ryan is saying 30 days before he already knew he was going to move because he gave him the new location and everything on where he was going to move to. You see what I'm saying? And he's saying, Ryan is saying that the dude got him mistaken with the other people, which could be right if this dude don't have the numbers in the goddamn phone right. So Ryan need to show the court again. That's why he should have put this shit at some of the stuff as exhibits to show the court that he did already have text messages with the man saying that. Because if Ryan showed text messages that he already told this man that he wanted his security deposit back, that already let me know that Ryan was already moving out. He was good. Because he keep on saying the 25th. And Ryan was like, nigga, by the time his collar was up, he was already in his other spot.
Yeah.
Where to forward his mail to and everything. So that's the only thing you got to prove and show. What he talking about, he gonna have to prove these text messages that he reading off. I don't know if this is coming from Ryan or just like it just sounds two different stories. What you think, Mayo?
I'd like to see it.
Yeah.
I'd like to see the text message and see the date, not
Yeah.
somebody's interpretation of what it said.
You remember how what's that bitch from Georgia, that judge from Georgia used to let them motherfuckers screen share their whole phone?
Mm-hmm.
That's what these motherfuckers need to learn how to do.
Oh,
These
yeah.
motherfuckers on there. And they on Zoom. It's not even fucking hard. It says share on it, motherfucker. I can show you on Zoom right now. It's not that hard.
And
But
I literally
old
want to
motherfuckers
see
are method.
Yeah, and I want to see the text message with that number or name attached.
Yes.
Mhm.
They
I
should
don't want to
both
see
have-
just a general text message that anybody can send him and claim it was from this other dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they both should have the same goddamn text messages.
Yes, sir.
Sure should. All right.
He texts me. He texts me. If you have the list done, I would appreciate if you could drop it off to me today, so I can go over it and read it and give it back to you right after work tomorrow. I said I will bring it to you when I get back. When I get back home, and then December August 26th, he texts me. When I say I will bring it to you when I get back home.
Didn't he say he left August 1st?
Bro, I don't. Bro,
I
that's
don't
what
know.
I'm saying. These
I don't know.
motherfucking stories.
I'm lost on the dates. I'm lost on the dates.
Adding up, bro.
And even if it goes, guess what? He didn't have a signed lease.
Yes.
He can leave
He's
whenever he
admitting
wants
that.
to.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying.
Once
It will have to
once
be
that lease is over, he can leave
month
whenever
by
the fuck
month.
he wants to.
Yeah, because he month by and you can. But like I said, it got to be more to it. Because this nigga sitting up for, I think this black nigga lying. This African nigga lying.
Well, it's because we don't believe Africans, but that's okay.
Because then they got too much evidence. I need to see them damn. I just needed to see the 6. He should have put that shit in evidence, bro, so we can be like, nigga, he got the 6 months and you know what I mean? Of receipts.
Absolutely.
I need to see all that shit, bro. Instead of just putting it on the screen like that. I should have one evidence.
These niggas
But
living
even
like
still, right?
Mexicans, dog.
Even without the receipts, right? The dated receipts that he paid on time.
Yeah.
That doesn't cover keeping the fucking deposit. The security
it doesn't,
deposit.
because you still gotta show what damage he caused.
Yeah.
Regardless.
And you have to advise him why you legally on paper why you're denying the return of his deposit within 30 days.
Yeah, because you denying him that, so you have to take pictures of the damage of the apartment, show the court, and all that shit. I mean, that's something that landlords would probably do if you really damage their shit. They're gonna take pictures of the shit, make sure they have evidence to understand they got to repair and whatever else. But I just something don't sound right about this. I don't know about this judge though. She ain't. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. She may be a good one. I don't know.
I mean, she was asking some good questions.
Yeah. I don't trust the eyes. I don't trust the eyes.
Oh wow.
Well, that's because you can't see him, sir. That's why.
That's a fact.
That nigga said, I don't trust her motherfucking eyes. That's crazy work.
Tom, I trust you. We know your
He
eyes.
said, when is that going to be? I said, tonight or tomorrow. He said, I was hoping tonight, but I'm going to bed. So in August 27th, he texted me. He said, because I said I will bring it back. He said, I was hoping tonight, but
that's a total
I'm
different
going
day.
to bed. I will see you tomorrow and hopefully get it then. And it might take me until the next day until I get it back to you. But it's all good. I will see you tomorrow. I hope all is well. I said, okay. So August 27th, he texts me. And he said, could you meet me at the house around 12 o'clock? I said, yes. I'm bringing your list with me. So when I get there to give him the list, that's when he said that he's moving out. But he already complete with the text messages, and then the person that I was supposed to rent that already tell them that he resigning the lease. So he sent me these text messages that he wanted, and then so when he said he getting up at 2 o'clock to meet him at the house, I told him, okay, I'm bringing the lease with me. It's okay. When I get there, that's when he said that he's moving out on the 27th.
Anything else, sir?
Oh, yeah, yes, madam. And then I'll tell him. He said that he's moving out. That so I told him that he already, and I have his list to give it to him to sign, like he asked. So when he said he's moving out, next night he texts me that I need to give him his security deposit. I told him that you already prepare your new list, and you verbal commit that you you resign your list. You never gave me 30 days notice, 30 days that you're moving out. You approach me and say you want to renew your list. So that's how that.
Mr. Maduka, what is a rent amount a month?
It's $550.
You've heard Mr. Saints testify, is that correct?
Yes, madam.
In this case, he's indicated to the court that he notified you 30 days beforehand by text that he was planning to leave. Is that correct or incorrect?
It's incorrect.
When did he first tell you he was planning to leave?
On the 27th, the day he left. Because he approached me on the 24th, 23rd, that he wants to renew his list. He never said that he wants to move. If he said that he wants to move, he won't be texting me and said that where his new list. So the day he told me that he's leaving is on the 27th.
And Mr. Maduka, you've heard Mr. Saints testify in this case that the pages, as far as the document, was 9 total pages with 8 pages of written lease agreement. Is that correct?
Yes, madam.
Okay. And can you read to the court in regards to specifically renting out at least 30 days notice? What is your understanding of that? If you could read that to the court.
I understand that if he's in a good condition, if he's in a good time, and then if his lease is up, it should give me.
Listen carefully, Mr. Maduka. What the court is asking is this. In the lease, there is a section in regards that the party has to give 30 days notice. Is that correct?
Yes, madam.
Can you read that to the court? What is required in giving notice? What does that section state?
Okay, it said that clean up outstanding rental payments, damage to the property, damage to the appearances, supply, if any. Any outstanding payments, tenant shall give 30 days notice before moving out.
30 days notice, how though, sir? How is that notice to be given?
So the tenant's supposed to give it to me, tell me, inform me that they are moving.
And how was that notice to be given? Was it to be in writing? Was it to be by text? Was it to be oral? Can you tell the court?
By
the paperwork ain't saying. Paperwork ain't saying. That's what it is. Because it usually tell you.
Okay. Okay, I'm reading. Yeah. Let me read it loud.
It usually says in writing.
I'm reading. It said that the party acknowledges that the expiration or termination of the agreement, the landlord will return security deposit less any proper deduction to address agree upon between the landlord and the tenant, no later than 30 days.
Sir,
So
listen
here,
carefully. No, listen carefully.
mhm.
Mr. Saints has testified in this case that he had to give you 30 days notice that he was not renewing the lease. Is there a section within that contract that indicates how that notification was to occur?
Look here. No, but Judge, he did not give me 30 days notice. The day that he told me that he moving is on the 27th of August 27th, the day he moved.
All right, Mr. Manduka, quick question. I'm going to first jump over to Mr. Saints real quick. Mr. Saints, before I
ma'am.
forget, in this matter, you've indicated to the court you did give notice. How did you give notice, sir?
The first time was verbally when I paid my last month's rent. And then on August 27th, after he got there, I was already packed up. Already had most of my stuff packed up, moving. Answer your question though,
He
I
lost.
verbally did it when I gave him the money for my
He
last month's
lost.
rent. And then as well on the 27th of August, I did tell him, well, I'm moving out, so this is your 30-day notice, and I provided him a forwarding address.
He lost this one. It's messed up.
Thank you, sir. Mr.
Well, he was no
Manduka,
longer underneath the
how
lease.
would Mr. Saints pay
His
you
lease was over.
for rent? Was it typically the first
He
of the
didn't follow
month,
the
or how
rules,
did that
though.
occur?
It don't matter the
His
rules.
rent
If you have
started
no
at
lease, you have no
the
agreement.
27th of each month. So
Yeah,
he
so you
paid the
don't get your
rent
stuff back.
on the 27th, either
No,
26th
you
or
do get your shit
27th of
back.
each month.
No, you
He
don't.
still has to
Bro.
explain
When
what
he
he
paid
Was
his
paid.
there
rent,
ever a month, Mr.
They
Manduka, that
pause it
he
real quick,
did not
Sweeney.
pay rent?
All right,
no, madam.
go ahead.
Explain to me in the easiest way. How do you get your money back when you don't follow something that you signed in a binding contract?
Because that safe deposit was for damages to the apartment. It wasn't damages because I didn't pay rent, and he did pay rent. So there would be no reason he would have to show cause for keeping his safety deposit.
And
If
he would have
doesn't
to
show
advise
cause,
him.
yeah, go ahead.
He would have to advise him in writing.
Of those damages that he used that safe deposit for. It's not his safe deposit is not for rent at all. It's not for rent at all.
And
I get
somebody's
what you're saying.
obviously lying, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Mayo, I'm only going by the paperwork. So you noticed something when he was speaking about that, and he kept on telling about that page, when he kept on reading off about that, he didn't want to give the other causes that was in front of that. All that was in the same thing. He literally just read off the whole page. The black dude did. Well, the Jamaican dude just read off the whole goddamn page. And reading off that page, that was one of the clauses that they had to do this for them to receive they. And I'm just saying, I think that's what the contract is saying. That's why I think she got the. I might be wrong. I might take the L on this.
This guy already stated he told him when he paid his the last time he paid rent.
And that's why she
Which
asked
this
her for-
guy just stated was the 27th of September.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be 30 days until your
This would, sir. That would be 30 days notice of moving out.
No, because the last date that you're moving out is the 27th. So he already said that when he came over on the 26th. This is what threw me off. If he would have told me the month before August and would have said at that time, I would have told him that I was, you know what I'm saying, about to get ready verbally, you know what I'm saying? And then I thought he was going to say, well, I at least sent him a text message around about that time. But the medulla dude is saying he only is telling me that he's moving out on the 27th, which is true because he just got through saying that. So if he's telling him he's only moving out on the 27th, this is your last day of the contract. It's not 30 days before your contract ends. Before you
but he said 30 days. And sorry, I got September and July mixed up, right?
Yeah.
He said he told him the last time he paid rent in July.
It was August. July.
No,
You're
July.
right. Yeah, he said July. Yeah.
And guess what, sir? He gave him 31 days notice because July got 31 days in it. So if he told him on the 27th, he met the requirement.
And not only that, it don't matter because that nigga was on the month to month because neither one of them said he signed a new lease. See, you have to sign a new lease.
I don't think he.
Well, here's my thing. Here's my thing. You have to sign a new lease within the time of you before even with the 30 days or not, before your last month is up. You have to sign a new lease.
Yeah, I get that point, and that's why he was saying in August on the 27th. That's when that nigga said he got up out of there, right? Well, I'm thinking to myself, well, shit, if you got up out of there in August, and the nigga, you should have told him in July, bro, that you was already about to move. And if he said that, I'm just waiting on him to give him the paperwork to tell him the text message. You sent the nigga the text message on the same day he so-called. And that's the point me and Mayo was saying somebody got to be lying there, because you reading off text messages that this nigga supposed to have been sending to you, but they shit ain't adding up. He's saying that he sent you a text message saying that he is about to leave. You saying that he sent you a text message talking about he want to renew his lease. One of you niggas is lying.
Oh yeah,
well,
and that's why would the guy, if the guy told him he was going to renew his lease, why would he have his shit packed?
That's what I'm saying.
It don't make sense.
Yeah, he said he had. Well, he had everything ready to move, Nidus, to move to his other spot, because he said when he got ready to leave, he told the nigga to forward an address so he can send him the goddamn deposit, and the nigga didn't send it to him because of what the paperwork said in the contract. And that's what he's telling the judge, like, he didn't inform me 30 days before he was about to move out, which the contract is stated that he was going to leave. That way I could have gave him his deposit and everything.
Well, I don't know, but that Asian judge look like she eat her cornbread. I wonder with them thighs, and is she in the dark meat and all that other kind of shit like that.
So you talking about Sean? How you say that name, Tom?
Wang Chung, sir.
Yeah, Wang Chung.
Wang Chung. Yeah. Anyway, again, even if it was the last day and his contract is up and he was coming over there to get payment for the next month, his contract is over.
Yeah, he didn't sign.
They no longer have a contract. So nothing in that previous contract matters unless you renew it.
Did he owe money on the previous one though?
No, sir.
Oh, okay.
He paid all his rent on time or early.
Oh, okay.
And even then, you can't use security deposits for late payments before.
They got to be
unless it was not paid. Period.
Unless it's in the paperwork that states that it. Like, go ahead. Let's see, because I think there's going to be something about this.
So they basically wasting the court's time.
The black nigga is, because all he wanted was his deposit back.
And he making him pay for him paying for the police to go serve him. So the $53 for the servant and his deposit. I would have went for double my deposit though, because it's probably been about 2-3 months. Nigga, fuck that. I need more money because you withhold my.
I bet you he didn't know that though. I don't think he knew that though.
Nigga learn his shit.
Yeah.
He always pays his rent.
What you say?
We need to get it. I said we are not very litigious, but we need to understand the law when we gonna dibble and dabble in that.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, you wind up losing property over shit like this.
For sure.
Oh, yeah.
But on the 27th, that when he paid his rent in July, he told me that he wants to renew.
He said it?
And that's why he sent me these text messages. And I pointed out that
the court
he
has
never
heard
gave
you
me.
indicate, listen carefully, Mr. Maduka, the court has heard you indicate specifically those text messages. So the court is aware of that. My next question for you, Mr. Maduka, is at any time did you return the security deposit?
No, madam.
Why not?
Did you send him anything in the mail indicating that you weren't going to return the security deposit?
No, my judge, he came to my, okay, I forget that.
Mr. Maduka, please answer the court's question. Did you send out any mailings indicating that you weren't going to pay the security deposit?
No, Judge, he came to my house. So when he came to my house, that's one that I told him that I'm not going to give him his security deposit because the new list that he tried to sign he came to my house, and then that's why that I didn't send him, because he verbal come out. I verbal tell him. I don't know how he find my house. He showed up to my house, and that's when that I told him that I'm not going to give him his security deposit.
Why?
It's hard to understand that.
Mr.
African.
Manduka, then, the court has indicated you received a text on August 25th from Mr. Saints. Is that correct?
Yes, yes, madam.
Very good. And in that text, it's indicated that he had inquired about new lease paperwork. Is that correct?
Yes, madam.
Very good.
It's the same.
When a party
So they
wishes
arguing
to
about
renew
1
with
month
you,
of
do you
rent?
have them sign new?
No, they're not even arguing about rent.
Yeah.
They're just arguing about the security deposit.
Mm-hmm. And right now she's questioning him on his testimony. I think she's about to ask Mr. Saints about did he send a text message to ask for the new lease on the 25th, and the only thing he got to say is no, and then that's when it's going to get to, that's when the shit's gonna pop.
She gonna pop?
No, because you got to think about it. This nigga just said that he had this shit. I printed it off, Judge. So he think he, like I said, I don't believe this nigga. I don't believe this African right now. I got low thoughts for him right now. I think he's scamming.
Well, they always scamming.
He came to my house, bro. That don't make sense.
Would it be? And so this new paperwork.
Go ahead. Man.
This is common for these kind of landlords. This behavior. You know, that, yeah, go ahead, just take me to small claims court. Because they know 90% of people, 99% of people ain't going to do it.
That's true. I can agree with that. That's not far-fetched.
And then David Snowman said because he didn't want to. That's why.
Yeah, that's literally why.
That's technically why. Don't
He
make it right.
He got your first name. He already went to the people. He went to the police. The first thing he did and had your ass served. I mean, he paid the money to get that shit. That's why he wanted his money back. Come on, man.
The minute he did that, he should have just paid it.
Yeah, it would have made it a lot easier.
Because you know the guy's serious if he paid $53 to get you served.
That $53 is a lot of money, dog.
And the guy probably would have been happy, but not even returning getting that
you had before, except with different dates. Is that a correct statement, sir?
Yes, madam.
If the paperwork is not signed, then in this case, in this matter, is there then a lease between you and the other party then?
But because when he, the day that I supposed to bring his list, when he texted me, I was out of town. So that's why I told him when I come home, I will give him the new list. And that's what the new list that I brought to him on the 27th. When I came back, that's the day that I told him that I'm bringing the list. And that's the day that he's
answer the question. Did he sign it?
Mr. Maduka, listen carefully in this case. Do you have any other witnesses you wish to testify?
No, madam.
Do you have any exhibits you want the court to know about, sir?
Besides the text messages that I point, that's what I have. The text messages that I want.
So what you read to the court is what you want the court to consider. Is that a correct statement?
Yes, madam.
Very good. Mr. Saints, do you have any questions for Mr. Maduka? They have to be in the form of a question, sir. If you don't have any questions, that's perfectly fine. But in this matter, do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Very good. Mr. Maduka, you have no exhibits at this time, correct? Besides what you've indicated and you read the text messages, is that correct?
Yes, madam.
And secondly, in this matter, you have no other witnesses, is that correct?
Yes, madam.
Very good. In this matter, I want to make it clear to both parties, either side can file an appeal, but that appeal has to be filed within 7 days in this matter. The court in this matter is going to give its finding in this matter. It is clear to the court that there was a contract between the parties in this matter. The court did allude to both parties. It was approximately 9 pages, with 8 pages being written. It was for a lease between February 27, 2025 to August 27, 2025. Specifically, in this matter, the plaintiff is suing for the rent deposit of $550 and also court fees in this matter.
Yes.
I do note the court did, upon its questioning, did inquire specifically regards to the 30-day notice in this matter. Plaintiff alleges that he gave notice at his last month's. In this case, it would have been towards July 27th at the payment. Defendant in this case, the landlord, indicated that there was no notice given, and specifically in this matter that he found out first about the tenant leaving, specifically in this matter on the 25th, when the tenant inquired about new lease papers, and that there was a series of texts inquiring about when the new lease paperwork is going to be dropped off. Ultimately, the tenant did, in this case, the plaintiff, move out on the 27th, and then inquired about the security deposit, which the defendant in this case indicated that that would not be given. With this matter, the court then in this case does find the following. It is clear through the testimony presented in this case that the tenant moved out on August 27th. And while there was text messages back and forth between that, it is through the lease, because it's not signed. There was an intention, but nothing signed. So there was not a contract for a new lease. Defendant in this case argues 30 days notice, but ultimately it is clear to the court that there was an intent through the text that there was going to be in a basically non-renewal of the lease in this case. The plaintiff testified in this matter, and the court has to find in this case by a preponderance of the evidence, 51% out of 100, that it is credible. The tenant paid on time. The tenant gave the information that he was moving out. Not to mention on August 25th, there was an inquiry of the new lease, whether or not it was going to be followed through. The court in this case does find in favor of the plaintiff in this matter. However, the court will only award the following: for the security deposit of $550 with filing fees of $50 and a proof of service fee of $33.10. The Michigan law is clear. When a rental in this case occurs, security deposits have to be returned within 30 days unless the landlord gives notice to the tenant in writing why they're keeping that security deposit. That did not occur here. So in this case, the court does find in favor of the plaintiff in this matter. Now, in this matter, as I indicated earlier, both parties.
So he got his money. Man, he didn't get double, but hey, at least he got all his money and the filing and the other shit. Hey. 51%. That don't make no sense, but whatever.
Yeah, I didn't think they were gonna pay him for the hours.
Yeah. Well, let's move on. What does this one say? Oh, another tenant one. Damn, there's a whole bunch of tenant ones out here today. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Well, fuck
yes, sir. Yeah, all this opened up when they reauthorized kicking people out after the COVID.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. All right, here we go.
2-3 years later, some states were still doing that.
Motherfuckers still broke out in these streets. That's crazy. I thought everyone was getting to the bag.
Pecan Valley Golf Club versus Michelle
up here, bro. What the fuck
Rojas
is
and
going
all
on?
occupants.
Get the pearls,
How much is the
nigga.
monthly rent on this one?
Pearled up, nigga.
850, Your Honor, no subsidy.
And what months are you seeking, please?
Your Honor, there's a total past due of $1,746. It'd be the prorate for this month.
How
There
you
was
say
a
her name,
partial for
John?
November, partial for October, partial for September.
Celeste?
I have
Celeste,
all of them. They took payment. I went in there and I asked the lady, please don't file eviction. I went in and gave her money. Oh no, you live in the apartment, you pay rent, you stay there, you give money orders. So she took my money orders, and then the date on the eviction they had already filed. So I have money orders in here that they were taking my money.
You seen that? I thought I was tripping too. Miss iPhone 2 up there blowing.
Out there in my apartment, so I thought they would, work with me. Literally, he was out there for an hour and a half dead, in between cars. I have another lady harassing me. I have a domestic, not domestic.
So you paid. So you paid the, wait.
I paid, they took money orders. I had the little
You
slips.
sure
They
is,
took
nigga.
$400 or $500 from me. There was one point
When
where
was that? When was that?
I had one for November 3rd for $200. I have one for the 10/27, 140. And then there was a lady, there's been several ladies that go through there. She was there in the
What is
morning. She was
that?
the only car. She took $100 morning order
black
from me,
person?
but didn't give me. She said, you come back for the slip after we opened because they weren't
It looked
open.
like it.
So
Or a
I
very
never
dark
got that
white
receipt, but they
dude.
took it. I went in there with my daughter twice, and
He could
you
be
know, conscious,
Italian.
it's the holidays.
You know, they mix
I
with
can't be
nigga.
homeless with my child. She still, like I said I was staying there. So I
So
still had to
when
pay.
did you turn in the keys?
I have the key. I have the key. I'll give that right. Everything's gone out of there. I've already.
When did you move out?
Yesterday, completely
We've
out.
been kind of moving
Oh
out.
my
There's like a
God.
few pieces of furniture in there, Miss Brown, but for the most part, we've been trying to move out already. We're like she said, we were taking her the money orders, and they were telling us that we weren't getting evicted. We only literally the money we gave them, we're only going to owe them 400 more, and we were going to pay it within a few days. And the lady was assuring her that yes, you can bring back your non-list. And then that lady was gone. She completely left and wasn't even working there anymore. And then we have co-compliance issues with them with the rodents and the refrigerators and
Okay, hold
just disturbances and homelessness over there.
Okay. So they're saying that they did pay about $440 in money orders. And that
Yes, Your Honor.
they moved out yesterday. They have the keys here. And so this $823, is it, what is that for?
So, Your Honor, they made partial payments in September. September, they made a partial.
Mahal
October, they
yan.
made-
I don't know who's talking, but I can't understand. Okay,
Guala
go ahead.
Guala.
Yes,
Sure.
Your Honor. There have been multiple partial payments. Like I said, there was a partial for November, a partial for October. Nothing was paid for this month. My maintenance guy did walk the apartment yesterday afternoon, and he did tell me it was still occupied. So that's why I want to proceed.
Yeah.
I have my apartment key right.
Yeah, we have
here.
there's like a few pieces, like a bookshelves and a few other articles and stuff in there, but for the most part,
Right.
Miss Brown, we have it all out. And the reason we wouldn't pay rent is because then after they took our money orders and said that we weren't
shared
gonna list,
it up.
the constable came that night after he gave them almost $500. We're like, so pay you more if we're getting evicted? And
Regardless, sir, you got to pay your rent. You can't live for free.
no, I understand, but we
No,
thought
we
that it
were-
would Texas law that after the eviction process has been set in motion that you're not supposed to take a payment from a tenant.
And
It's
still
that
pay
like
it
a
back.
waive the whole process.
That's,
And we did
no,
go
that-
after the
that's not correct.
They can amend their petition even the day of court to, I won't allow them to go backwards. Like if they put on their petition, it's for September, October, November, I won't let them go to like August
We
or
only got October, November on the petition, Ms. Brown. Literally. it's not
October,
September,
November.
Because we've been paying and the turnover in that office has been so unprofessional. They'll take money orders and they'll leave and the firing and they were renting apartments out of people in the office, the homeless people. It's been
You're free to
horrible.
live wherever you want, sir. I'm not making you live there. If you don't want to.
Okay. Let's stop. Everybody. This is about the payment of rent. So we need to keep it to the payment of rent. And you're saying that it's October and November and December prorated to today, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And you do have an obligation in the lease to pay. So what is their ledger balance? Or do you have that available?
Their ledger balance, Your Honor, yes. Do you want me to prorate this month, Your Honor, or full month?
For prorating.
Okay. So the ledger balance is $1,912, Your Honor, with the court fee. And that's prorated through today.
Okay, so it's $1,912.
Yes.
Okay, so the other thing that I didn't mention is that the landlords can only seek rent only here in court. They cannot seek late charges, utilities, admin fees, or any of those things, rent only. So your ledger balance is always going to be more than what they're seeking in court. Okay, so I know that gets confusing to some people, like, how come they're telling me I owe $2,000 and they're only asking for $1,000 in court? Well, it's because They can't ask for late fees. They can't ask for utilities or any, pest control fees or whatever. It has to be the base rent, just so that y'all know that. So that's why your ledger balance is $1,912, but they're only seeking $823. Now, the other thing is that when you move out, when you give the keys to the landlord, that is the official day of move out. Since you still have the keys and they don't, and you still have things in there. I know. Well, I can't take the keys here and he's not here. So you're going to have to take them to the
I
office.
could drop them off right now. It's just
like
little
we don't want to go backwards, and we've been transparent with them.
Okay. Okay. But you'll still owe the rent for October.
I don't know
the
why it's so
remaining
hard
rent
to
for October,
understand.
November, and then prorating just for today, not for the whole month of December, but just till today's the 9th. So, you are going to have a judgment against you for $823. Now, you say you have all these other issues with them. There's another remedy for that. Again, I can't be your attorney, but there's another remedy for that, but it's not today. Today, the only thing we're talking about is rent. The other thing is you cannot withhold rent for issues. Like you can't, just letting everybody know, you can't withhold rent because you don't have hot water or your air conditioner doesn't work or whatever. You cannot withhold rent for that. There's another remedy for that. Okay. So the court is going to award the plaintiff $823 cost of court post-judgment interest in possession, setting the appeal bond at $1,700. You do have 5 days to appeal, and you can work this out with them to get this released.
So before you make the decision,
work it out.
Ms. Brown, before you,
I've already made my decision.
because the guy before us, he had 3 months rent, way more behind than us, and he didn't even file for eviction. He was in there for 3 months he owed, and we were only 2 weeks behind and we were paying them. So how does that work out as being fair to the court? Ms. Brown?
Got 5 days.
Yeah, 5 days to appeal, sir.
The force was 3 whole months behind. We were in there paying money later.
We don't care, motherfucker. Move on.
They made payment plans with us.
You have 5 days to appeal, sir. So if you can come up with the $823,
though, so why would we pay Ms. Brown? It's not fair to us. We've been doing transparent.
because you have a lease, sir. You had a lease that you signed.
And they took money after we were licensed to get the light.
Sir, you have 5 days to appeal. Thank you.
That's why we couldn't make it in Berry County.
Deanna, we're going to need your assistance, please.
Somebody grab his microphone and usher him out.
Let it go. Just let it go. It's okay. When you sign a lease,
out of here.
if you don't pay your rent and you sign a lease, it is a contract, and you
Come on,
have
where's
to
the attempt to court at?
contract.
Get this nigga, man.
You can't live there for free. So I'm sorry about that, guys. But we're just gonna leave it alone. I don't want him to get arrested or any of that. That's fine.
What I tell you, look at her giving
If you
grace
sign a
and
contract and
shit.
you're living there, you have to pay your contract up, or it's like a breach of
Judge Brown would have got
okay?
that nigga. Get it.
So even if you get
Show Brian would have got her.
if you get a
that
judgment today,
nigga.
you do have 5 days to appeal, and you can
pearl
make
state.
arrangements with your
What up, no
landlord
chaser?
if they'll work with you, and
Good
then
with
they
you,
can
no
release
chaser.
the judgment. So just know that it's not like forever you're going to have a judgment on you. You're going to have to pay it eventually. Okay. But you make arrangements with them. All right. So anyway, I apologize for that. Okay.
Why apologize to these motherfuckers?
That was crazy.
Yeah, Tom. You know how seniors, if they got all their credits, like leave school after like one class, their senior year? Yeah, that shit needs to end. And they need to teach them this type of shit.
Yeah, so they can just keep on. Yeah, you get your shit together, nigga.
You know,
This right
teach them
here.
financial literacy.
Yeah.
Teach them contract law. Teach
Well,
them
they
how
have
to.
to. Well, they don't teach contract law, but they damn sure got financial literacy classes here in Florida.
Are they mandatory, though?
It's mandatory.
That's
It's
good.
Mandatory.
That's good.
My
'Cause
son,
it-
he don't like it.
Yeah, but you can't tell me that they couldn't help these kids out a lot by simply
Oh,
keeping them in
absolutely.
school and teaching them something instead of letting them go.
Oh, absolutely. We know that. don't mean to go sink in. Just because you had the class in high school, most motherfuckers only pay attention in high school.
Yeah, but at least you tried, right?
No, they don't try.
No.
He said at least you tried. You know what I'm saying?
I guess.
At least the school tried, right?
Because I mean, I went to law class. Now I pay attention to all that shit.
Yeah, because it's
My whole
useful.
thing was
Like I said,
I
this stuff
wanted to
is
be a
useful
lawyer
to
at
know.
one point in time.
Because everybody, I see everybody eventually renting something, owning something, learning how this stuff works is one way to go about it. And if they ain't doing shit else, why not? You know what I'm saying? Learn this type of stuff. I'd rather have them learn this than be out there doing something stupid. Sitting on YouTube regurgitating what these niggas are saying. It's crazy.
Crazy out in these streets.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go to our next. What time is it? Oh,
They need to give a sovereign citizen inoculation.
We should be. I mean, shit, I ain't talked to Russell yet. I hate that nigga for a little bit. But if anything, it'd be about 9.
Yeah, I got you. Well, shit. Yeah, I'm about to run and get me something to eat after these last 2 goddamn vidges. Yeah, I'm hungry, boss. All right, we got a Darkies versus, I don't know. Sheena Lambert look like a lawyer. The AAG over here, he a piece of shit. He gay.
Yeah, this has got something to do with child support or something.
When you see AAG, you already know it's something to do with child support.
Yeah.
Even these civil matters are fucking supposed to be they shouldn't have the AAG, and I don't know why they there, but that's neither here nor there.
Oh, not the father. Oh, damn.
Oh,
Mr.
I didn't read that.
Ms. Walker, I need you both to
he about-
mute yourselves and raise your right hands. Wait, sir, you're muted. Ma'am, you're there.
Oh,
he about to cry, dog.
Tell the truth, the whole truth, and
He
nothing but the
about to
truth
cry?
to help you.
He about to cry, fool. This is gonna be fucked up. I'm about to get me some cake.
Go ahead and let the state call you as witnesses, and they allow them to go ahead and have the opportunity to cross-examine, and then we'll take it from there. And again, at the end of the day, you both are entitled to ask questions and to give testimony. So at this time, you may proceed with your calling your first witness, Mr. Gwynn. Thank you.
And thank you, Judge. And I emailed Belinda with the DNA test. So the state is going to request that those be submitted as State's Exhibit 1.
All right, I haven't received those yet. Well, maybe I haven't gotten those yet. I got something else in another file, but I don't have those yet. I'll have Belinda bring them in. Until I get them, I'll let you know when I get them, and then you can continue up into the end. Thank you.
Right. Thank you, Judge. State would like to call Edward Walker.
Yes.
Mr. Walker, please state your full name for the record.
Edward Walker Jr.
And what is the name of the child or children that we're here on?
Liliana May Walker.
Okay. And there are 2 other children that you're aware of?
Yes.
What was done to test the paternity of those children?
You mean like DNA testing?
That would be correct.
Yes, it was DNA testing done.
What were the results of that testing?
That I'm not related to them.
And when you say to them, who are you referring to?
The twins of Veronica.
All right, I've got the DNA. I'll go ahead and I'm marking both of these. I'm gonna mark it as a cumulative. I'll tell you what, since there are 3 different ones, I'm gonna go ahead and mark them as states 1, states 2,
and slow.
States 3. All right, at this time, folks, I'm going to show y'all all the states 1 through 3. States 1 through states number 1 is concerned to child Liliana. Stage 2 is concerned to child, I think it should be now Sincere or Sinceria, I'm not sure, but it's still like a Sincere. And child number 3 is Sayer or Sawyer, Taylor.
What?
So, and both the other 2 are Taylors and not Walker. So at this time, is there any objection to any of these DNA tests coming in evidence at this time, Mr. Walker?
No, Your Honor.
All right. How about you, Ms. Walker?
No.
All right. So the station number 1 shows that Mr. Edward Walker is the biological father of Liliana. Probability of paternity is within the guidelines of 99.99. In this case, it's 99.999997. So the court will so find. But for the stage 2 and stage 3 for both Sincere Taylor and Sayer Taylor, it finds that Mr. Walker is eliminated as the biological father with a 0% chance of paternity in both those 2 cases for both those children. And the court will also find that he is not the biological father of these children. And you may proceed at this time, Mr. Gwen. Thank you.
Who does, I apologize with me. Who does Liliana currently reside with?
She stays with me.
And why does that child currently reside there?
Doesn't matter.
Since the court order.
Okay. So the court ordered that child to reside primarily with you?
Yes.
Why?
Well, it was from the CPS case.
What CPS case?
Where Veronica was removed from the house due to assault on my daughter.
Which daughter?
My oldest, Aaliyah Walker.
Why does that matter, bro? Can y'all understand why that matters? Are you trying to say he's not good enough? Is the child should be with the mother? Is that what you're trying to say? I hate these attorney generals, man. I hate them.
Caping for them with them bad
How old
moms.
was that child at that time?
Yeah.
I believe 13.
And what kind of relationship does Liliana have with her mother?
She has a good relationship with her.
And how often do they visit?
But the first and third.
But since the visitation has been ordered, they have been visiting.
Yes.
What, if any, safety concerns do you have between Liliana and her mother?
I don't have any at the moment.
So who makes decisions in the child's day-to-day life?
I do.
Who makes educational decisions for Liliana?
I do as well.
And medical decisions?
I believe she is still on the Medicaid case with her. I think she had it switched over.
Who provides the child with clothing?
I do.
How's the child currently receiving medical coverage?
Through the Medicaid.
And what do you currently do for a living?
Currently, right now, nothing. Is just a disabled vet. So I'm just supporting everybody off of that.
Stood. And
Oh, he's a disabled vet too? Oh, y'all bullshit.
what are you asking the court to do here today?
Real quick, sir. What's your percentage?
90%.
Oh no, you need to get that next
All
10.
right, so you're getting about what, $2,000-3,000 a month, 2 or 3K a month.
Yes, I believe it's like 2,300.
Okay.
Wait
All
a
right, thank you. You may proceed.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, he should be getting more for that with 3 kids. Because that's single rate right there for 90.
But he what? Really?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Oh, for 90, said for 90. That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
All right.
So he should be getting more like 26 with them kids added in.
Shit, more than that. Should be because each kid is like $400, so they say. I don't know. Oh, geez, you got some big titties, dog.
What are you asking the court to do here today?
I just wanted to get on paper just the custody agreement so everything is set in stone, so there's no confusion.
What are you requesting regarding retroactive child support?
I didn't want anything in retroactive.
What are you requesting regarding current child support?
Whatever the minimum is.
Guideline.
So by that, would you mean whatever the guideline amount would be?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What are you requesting regarding current medical support?
Whatever the guidelines is. Or
Okay, no further questions for this witness at this time, Judge.
All right, thank you very much. Your witness, Ms. Adlida.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Walker, are you and Ms. Walker still legally married?
yes.
Okay. And when were you married?
I'm not sure. I think I want to say 2020.
Was Liliana born during the marriage or before the two of you were married?
It was born after.
Okay. And when did you separate approximately?
I'm not sure. I'm sorry.
Oh my God!
Was
Really?
the separation the sole result
is
of
not
the
involved.
CPS investigation?
Yes.
And Ms. Walker physically left the home at that time?
Yes.
And has she returned to live in the home since that time?
No.
And once Ms. Walker left the
was
home,
abusing
what
him,
type of
Mayo.
visitation schedule did you have regarding Liliana?
She really didn't show up or really speak with her until after I filed for support.
And do you remember when that was?
I had it in the documents that I sent in.
Oh
but
my
I'm not
God.
sure at the moment. I have to look through some stuff.
Oh my God.
So when you say that she didn't really show up or call, did you guys have a set schedule?
No, at first we was going off of what the CPS thing said, and we just went from there.
And so since mom has primarily left the home, Liliana's lived with you?
Yes.
And who else lives in the household with the two of you?
Aaliyah Walker and Ariel Walker.
And those are your two other daughters?
Yes.
And does Liliana have a close relationship with those two girls?
Yes.
Okay. How often does Liliana currently visit with her mother?
Like about twice a month.
And in your opinion, are those
Nigga
visits
crying
going well?
already?
I believe so.
So when Liliana returns, do you have any concerns about her physical or mental state?
No.
Okay, awesome. How many other biological children does Ms. Walker have?
7.
That I'm not sure.
That's the mama at the bottom?
She stated,
Yeah.
I believe in the
Oh,
last hearing,
wow.
I believe she had 8 children total.
Whoa,
Yeah, I just got back. My fault. I just got back. She got that good monkey. She got that good monkey. You hear me? That shit fire.
This bitch got 8 kids, boy. She tried to put 3 of them on him. That bitch was out there hoeing like a motherfucker while married. Ooh-wee.
She looked terrible too, boy.
Mm.
That nigga would
She got
turn
some
it
big
up,
ass
boy.
titties, too.
That's crazy.
How many of those children are minors?
All of them.
Should be all.
Oh,
And so
wow.
apart from Liliana and the 2 twins in this case, does Ms. Walker have custody of any of her other 5 children?
Nope.
I don't believe so.
Damn.
Do you believe that it's going to be in Liliana's best interest to continue to reside with you and her sisters?
Yes.
Would you continue to work together with Ms. Walker to make decisions regarding Liliana?
Yes.
And would you encourage that Liliana and Ms. Walker have a thriving relationship?
Yes.
Is there anything additional you believe the judge needs to know in order to make a decision regarding who Liliana should primarily reside with?
Oh, no, ma'am.
I have no further questions for this witness at this time, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Anything I'll redirect, Mr. Gwen?
There's not, Judge.
All right, sir, I'll be back in just a moment. Go ahead and call your next witness, Mr. Gwen. Thank you.
I would like to call Veronica Walker.
Yes,
All right, ma'am, state your full name for the record, please.
Veronica Garcia Walker.
All right, thank you, ma'am. You may proceed this time, Mr. Gwen.
Walker, how many minor children do you have?
I have 8, 7 minor.
Okay. And how many of those do you provide support
She a
for or have
factory.
in your possession?
That's a whole fact.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them. And then one of them I do pay child support for.
Okay, so you have 5 of them. The 5 of your minor children live with you?
Well, I have primary conservatorship over them. Yeah, should I say yes? But they don't live with me. One of them lives in Atlanta with their father, and then the other one goes back and forth to San Antonio with his grandmother. And then my other ones are a little bit older, but they don't live with me. They live with their dad. And I pay child support for one, and then my 2 older girls, they live with their dad. One's graduated already.
Okay. So you pay child support for one child?
Correct. I pay child support for Micah Riojas. That's one of my sons. I pay child support for him.
And you have that's when you say 5 minor children, are you including the twins?
Yes, correct. Mm-hmm.
Okay. How would you describe your relationship with Liliana?
Amazing.
And how often do you visit with her?
I visit with her the first and the second, or no, the first and third weekends of the months.
How would you describe those visits?
They're really good. Yeah, they're really good. I mean, she tells me what I didn't have a vehicle for a little bit back in December, or not December, but in November. So I wasn't able to visit with Liliana in November because I didn't have a vehicle. I got into a car accident, and I wasn't able to visit with her then. But for the most part, our visitations are pretty good. Yeah.
How did the visits go after you got the car situation resolved?
It's good. Yeah.
How's the child currently receiving medical coverage?
Through Medicaid, through under me.
Okay. And what do you currently do for a living?
I don't do anything. I've dedicated 2 years, well, almost 2 years into raising the twins, my twins.
Okay. So how do you support yourself currently?
Well, my boyfriend, he has a job. So, you know, we support ourselves based off of him.
Crazy. Boy, hey,
What are you asking the
OG,
court to do?
you said that shit fire. She got another nigga taking care of all them motherfuckers. She must got that fire coochie, man. That shit crazy.
Do her today?
Just trying to get a conservatorship over Liliana.
Nah.
Why?
Because Edward has alienated her from me for some time. Back in 2024, the beginning of 2024, alienated her from me for 3 months, and would not allow me to come around or anything like that. And that was after I moved out of the home. And then he did it again when I moved to Cameron. You know, he didn't want to give her back. He didn't want to let me visit with her. He didn't want to let me call her. He wouldn't let me talk to her on the phone. So it's really just to get a guideline of us not arguing and not bringing Liliana back and forth because it's not fair to her.
Why did you leave the home?
I left. Want me to be honest? I left the home because I cheated on Edward.
Uh-oh.
And he wanted me to be out of the home. That's what happened.
What about CPS?
So CPS didn't come in until afterward. I didn't move out of the home until June. I moved out of the home in June, at the end of June. Prior to that, I was already looking for an apartment because Edward wanted me out of the home because I had cheated on him.
Why was CPS involved?
She just a hoe.
His other
big
baby
one.
mother called CPS on me because his older daughter had hit Liliana, and I had gone in there and, you know, was screaming at Aaliyah, and she was his other baby mother was on the phone with the youngest daughter, and she heard me, you know, yelling at Aaliyah, and she then called CPS, which then I think they came like 2 days later or something like that to the home and investigated.
And what, if any, charges came out of that?
No charges were ever brought up. They did ask me to leave the home or the children would get removed out of the home. I didn't want that to happen, but I was already already looking for an apartment to move out because
So CPS requested that you leave the house, correct?
yeah, I would say yeah, because that was part of the safety plan. So yeah, they gave an option. Yes. They gave an option. Yes. Leave or the children get removed.
What are you requesting the court to do here today?
For me to get conservatorship over Liliana.
And since the temporary order has gone into effect, what has
back here. She's slow as shit.
Mr. Walker done to prevent you from seeing your child?
Hold on, what'd you say?
I said I was letting you know. I was letting you know I was back, bro. But she dumb and slow as shit. They just told you that they gave you a choice. If you stay in the house, they remove the kids. If you leave, the kids stay. But you here trying to do what?
Get conservatorship over the kids. But that doesn't mean the kids come with her. That just means that she's.
No, I get what you're saying, but you shouldn't. But I don't think you should have nothing. I think we should leave all that up to the person who's taking care of the child. Obviously, CPS don't want you around the kids. I think we should give everything to the father. But it'd be messed up to come out to find out that he's not even able to make these choices because he's not even a biological father. This is going to make that nigga cry.
What?
Oh yeah.
Does he have those kids?
Well, and how does she have conservatorship over other kids that don't even live with her? That's
what
crazy.
I'm saying.
Well, I'm thinking of it now. He must have those other girls with him.
Yeah, they had to stay with some. They had to stay with him because they told her she had to leave.
They didn't even say that he wasn't the father. Yeah, but they didn't give him to no one. They didn't say that they took the kids from him and gave him to the father, who they don't know who it is.
No, because he said he didn't do the even do the test until after the CPS case.
Yeah, that's crazy work. Okay.
So he's still willing to take care of them kids.
He still got them.
Yeah, I know.
Crazy. Look at that man.
The only thing I would say, the only thing that I'm going to say is when I didn't have my vehicle, I did ask him if he would work with me to bring her down here because it was a whole month that I didn't see Liliana because I had gotten a car accident. He didn't. He stated that he didn't want to because it was too far. So that would be the only thing that, you know, he didn't want to work with me with visitations, with being able to see her for that whole month that I didn't have a vehicle.
Ain't his job. Too.
What reasons would you have since the vehicle situation got resolved to believe that your access possession would continue to be interfered with?
I feel that if he gets into a mood, he won't allow me to see the child, even if it's on court-ordered paper. But
and that gets you 180 days in Bell County Jail where you don't follow court orders. Okay, now the order is enforceable. All right, this is once I make a decision and it becomes part of the visitation, whatever. If somebody violates the court order,
Sir, you're full of shit. We've seen you give these bitches repeated times to define your court order on these damn YouTube streets. And they ain't none of them went to jail. So you're full of shit.
That's a fact.
Full of shit.
Then I need to know about it, but once I know about it, I deal with it, okay?
Okay.
My orders, ma'am. So you don't have to worry about that aspect of it. But y'all do need to try to cooperate as much as possible. But hey, I've been a divorce lawyer for 40 years. I know better to a certain extent. All right. Thank you.
Yeah. Unreasonable fears are not presentable in court.
Child support.
None.
And what are you requesting regarding current child support?
I don't want child support. I don't want any child support.
You don't have the child.
What are you requesting regarding current medical support?
None from him. I get Medicaid, so she gets Medicaid. I don't get it. She gets Medicaid, so none from him.
You know what she wants, Tom?
No further questions for this witness this time.
No.
If she gets conservatorship, no matter if she has possession or not, she can still claim them on benefits.
She's a thorn in his fucking side. Yes. Yeah.
That's all she cares about. She don't care about them kids.
Yes, she do. She care about her children.
She just wants them. She just wants them friggin' food stamps for them damn kids. And the tax write-off, of course.
She ain't working, so she ain't got no tax write-off.
All right. Ms. Lambert, your witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Walker, when were you and Mr. Walker married?
We got married in 2019.
And Liliana was born during the marriage?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And do you remember the approximate month and year that the two of you physically separated when you left the home?
Yes, ma'am. That was in 2023. June of 2023 is when I left the home.
And at the time when you left in June of 2023, where did you move to?
I went to my friend's home, Chelsea Carrero. I went to her home because, well, you didn't ask me why, but I went to go live with her. Yes.
And was that in Killeen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And where do you currently live?
I live in Cameron, Texas.
And do you live in a house, an apartment?
I live in housing. I live in housing, so it's like apartments, I guess, because it's apartment 17, but they're like duplexes kind of deal.
Okay. And who lives in the home with you?
Shane Taylor, the twins, Sayer and Sincere Taylor.
Oh, she do got this.
Trey Daniels, and which is my son, Trey Daniels, and then Johnny Craig Jr. Lives here as well, and then Liliana when she comes and visits.
Who is Johnny Craig Jr.?
He is my son. He is my 10-year-old son.
Okay. And so do you agree that since you physically left the home that Liliana has primarily lived with her dad?
No.
Okay. And is she currently enrolled in school?
Yes.
Where is she enrolled in school?
She's enrolled in Killeen ISD.
And what grade is she in, kindergarten?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And why do you believe that it was honest for her to move?
You cracked up. Everybody here, you cracked up a little bit. Ms. Lambert, please repeat the question.
Yes, Shauna, thank you. Why do you believe that it would be in Liliana's best interest to live with you?
Simply because Edward doesn't do much with the girls. I'm talking about Liliana. Doesn't do much with Liliana. She wants to be in ballet, tap, jazz. She wants to be a cheerleader. She wants to do all the sports things, and Edward does not involve her in those kinds of things. She wants to be a little girl, and he won't. He doesn't do that. And so, when her hair is not up to par, when she gets stressed, and when I get her, has dirty clothes all the time. The oldest daughters dress her. He doesn't he was working at O'Reilly's recently, and he didn't have anybody to get her off the school bus. When she was coming home from school, he was going to pay his oldest daughter to get her off the school bus, or not the oldest, the middle one. There's just a lot of concerns that I have of him not actively being a parent with Liliana.
And so do you think that those are safety concerns or just differences in parenting styles?
Safety concerns, because his old, not the oldest, but the middle one and Liliana always fight. They don't include her in things, stuff like that. So those are definitely a concern to me.
But there's never been safety concerns. There's never been safety concerns that have risen to the level of CPS being involved regarding Mr. Walker. Is that correct?
Yeah, there has been prior. Yes, there has been. But this isn't the first CPS case we have. We've had multiple CPS cases but yeah, there has been for both of us. We've had to take parenting classes together, actually.
Any since you were removed from the home?
No, while we were together.
Okay. And so the issues that you stated earlier, the concerns with why you thought you should be primary was because you believed that Mr. Walker had alienated the child or withheld. But as the judge stated, that could all be solved with your standard possession order. So do you have anything additional apart from that?
Nope.
No.
Okay. You also mentioned previously in your testimony that you were removed by CPS because the oldest child's biological mother heard you yelling. Is it your testimony that you were only yelling?
It wasn't the biological mother. It was the other baby mother. He has 3, so it was a different one.
Damn,
A different child. Yes, I only yelled at her.
They all messy, sir.
I was
They all
screaming
messy.
at her.
Let me pause this. So this goes to show you that broke niggas fuck with broke niggas. That YouTube talking points seem to always fail when you start looking at these court cases. So I mean, the clearest shit is JP, but they want to act like he's a one-off when he's the original, the same. I mean, it's come on, man. I don't know why these motherfuckers on YouTube be always,
because them niggas don't want to. It goes against their points and their narrative that they spit on here, bro. They always say that, you know, all these 6 figures and all this. Nigga ain't 6 figures, ain't nothing. This nigga got 3 kids, nigga on the side, nigga plus some. I don't even know if he got something with her, but whatever that go, bro. They out here smashing each other.
You got one with each other. Yes, they all like broke niggas fuck broke niggas. I don't know why they act like they don't do that. This shit crazy to me. All right. Yeah, them talking points seem to go be bye-bye when you watch these court cases. That's all I wanted to say. Shit crazy.
And then when CPS came, she then in turn told CPS that I had hit her over the head with the chair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it
never went to the hospital, never anything. Just I hit her over the head with the chair.
And was this an isolated incident?
What do you mean by isolated?
This just happened one time? This was just a one-off? There was never any other altercations between you and Aaliyah?
We've had words. Me and Aaliyah have always had words, yes. So I've always, you know, I guess my parenting discipline style is yelling at them. But I have spanked them and stuff. I've spanked Liliana before, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, like I have. But to say that I've just smacked her over the head with a chair, no, absolutely not.
That's why they took him away. There's got to be a video.
Would you be surprised to know that there's video footage of you grabbing her by her hair?
I'm trying to tell you.
No, I wouldn't be surprised about it.
Okay, so it wasn't just yelling then, as you previously testified.
No, that's why I said I have. Like, I've had.
It's too easy. They ain't gonna take these kids away from their mother, just off of allegation. It had to be video evidence of this shit. Especially nowadays. Oh, bruh, it's too easy. I knew that bitch was lying. She just won't cuss you, so she ain't gotta pay shit. Because her boyfriend already paid for the other motherfuckers.
I whooped them and stuff. Yeah.
Is that what you consider physical discipline, grabbing a child by their head?
No,
I didn't.
damn.
Yeah. I mean, it was done to me when I was a kid. So
Damn.
Oh, she just lost it, sir. She just lost it.
I have no further questions.
She admitted it to assault.
All right, Mr. Walker, you testified that there was some CPS intervention and y'all took, when's the last
They
time
do
you
it though,
had to take
Mayo.
any type of class?
They can.
For
They can like a motherfucker though.
I think,
That's crazy.
I want to say maybe in 23 or 24.
Okay.
I want to say it's somewhere around there, but we both had to take classes, but I don't remember. I don't remember, but I know I had to take
Y'all didn't
classes.
take classes together, right?
Yeah, we had to take parenting and anger management classes and stuff like that. So I did have to take classes.
All right, but you didn't take it with Mr. Walker. You took them separately?
No, we took them together.
Okay, that's when y'all were still together?
I want to say it was during the pandemic. So I want to say maybe in 2020, 21, somewhere around there.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Gwynn, anything on redirect, sir?
No, Judge, not at this time.
All right, here's what I'm gonna allow, folks. I'm sorry, and Mr. Gwynn, you have no further witnesses. Is that correct, sir?
That is correct, Judge.
All right, Ms. Lambert, do you need to recall Mr. Walker and have any other further questions of him or anyone else you wish to call, ma'am?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
All right, here's the deal, folks.
That's
I'm
his
gonna let
lawyer?
everyone give me a closing statement, closing argument, and we'll take it from there. So at this time, I'm gonna go ahead and let the lawyers go first and tell the court what they're requesting. Obviously, I think y'all already know, but after that point, after they tell me what they're requesting, I do here again. Both of you will have the opportunity to tell me what y'all requested. I know what both of you are requesting. Both of you are requesting custody. If there's an argument you wish to make, you can do so at this time as your closing statement / closing argument, and the court will go ahead and take that into consideration, and we'll take it from there. But at this time, I'll go ahead and let the state go first. They originally brought this case. They did light him. Then I'll go to you, Mr. Walker, then to you, Mr. Walker. Thank you.
Okay. Well, she did the wrong thing for that light him.
If the state could have a moment, I would like a moment to recalculate some of the child support.
All right, then that's not a problem. Move off the record for a moment. I'll let the state have that moment, and then I'll let everybody come back and make their closing, because obviously the state wants to make part of their closing the financial circumstances. So anyway, we're off the record for a moment, and we'll, as soon as you're ready to go, let me know, Mr. And again, this is the interest of a Walker-minded child at this point. Thank you. You may proceed at this time, Mr. Gwynn. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. State is requesting that this be made a final order. State is going to defer on all aspects of access, possession, custodianship, etc., to the ad litem, Ms. Lambert. As far as the numbers go, neither party is requesting or desires retroactive support. Upon running the calculations, should the primary parent be the primary custodian be determined to be Mr. Walker, the child support set against Mrs. Walker would be $169 per month with a medical support of $19 per month. Vice versa, and to the contrary, if the mom were determined to be the primary custodian, that would be a judgment against dad for $336 per month for child support and $25 per month medical support.
Wait a fucking minute. So he had to pay more, but this bitch, get the fuck out of here. This is that.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because she has no job, and you literally get fined for being responsible.
He ain't even responsible. He don't work. They need to get retirement. Well, what the fuck you call it? Disability. Fucking ass.
But at least he planned for the future.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Crazy.
Thank you, Your Honor. I would request that we do proceed with a final order today. I think based on today's testimony from both parties, the court will find that it's in Liliana's best interest to continue to reside primarily with her father. The parties can remain joint managing conservators, with dad being primary. And I think it's generous for the mother to have a standard possession order, but since visits have been going well, and I'm hoping that continues to improve for Liliana's sake, I would recommend that mom have a standard possession order in this case. And I defer to the state on all financial matters.
All right, how about any geo restrictions requested?
I know under the temporary order, there was a geographic restriction. I think that could remain in place. Because mom is in Cameron, I would just say to Bell and contiguous counties. I don't think either party has any plans to move.
Because Mountain County touches Bell, so we're good.
Yes, Your Honor, but that would be my request.
All right, thank you. All right, again, like I said earlier, I'll start with you, Mr. Walker. Anything you'd like to make as a closing statement, sir? I know what you're requesting, and I know what you're asking, and I know why you're asking, but if you'd like to make an argument, you can do so, and then I'm going to allow Ms. Walker to do the same. Thank you.
No, Your Honor, I don't have any closing statements.
Boy, he too.
All right, Ms. Walker, closing statement, closing argument, ma'am. You muted, ma'am.
No, none.
All right, thank you both very much. At this time, the court's going to go ahead and I'm going to follow the recommendations of the ad litem. I'm going to name the parties joint managed conservators in this matter. However, I'm going to give Mr. Walker the right to decide domicile. That right is restricted to Bell and contiguous counties. I'm going to go ahead and order that the Ms. Walker pay him guideline child support of $169 per month and cash medical of $19 a month. Both those start the first day of February 2026. I'm granting the mother the standard possession order. Last time, best of my knowledge, I'm thinking Cameron's about 56, somewhere between 50 and 60 miles from Killeen, where the father's located, but she gets the standard possession order, gets to pick the child up for the first 35th weekends of the month, all the visitation. Since it's within 100 miles, she gets the 30 days of the summer and all the other holidays. And they get to split the spring breaks because, again, it's within 100 miles. I want to, Ms. Walker, here's the deal. Under Texas law, it is your responsibility, so long as Mr. Walker lives in Killeen. And so you live in Killeen, correct?
Yes, yes, sir.
So long as he lives in Killeen, Texas, and doesn't move, ma'am. If he moves, even the Belton, this changes. But under the law, you're required to pick the child up at the beginning of visitation from him. And return the child to his residence at the end of visitation. I'm going to go ahead and waive court costs, both based of the fact that Mr. Walker is a disabled vet is waived, and the fact that the mother is getting benefits from the state of Texas. I'm going to waive her court costs. Anyway, that's going to be the ruling of the court. Is there anything else specifically I need to rule on for you, Mr. Gwynn?
I would ask to have some form of ruling on family violence finding and non-disclosure.
I'm not, there's never been a conviction, so I'm going to keep she's innocent until proven guilty. The information I have does give me some cause for concern, but I'm not going to make a family violence finding at this time because there's never been a conviction for such. And I'm going to go ahead and order the parties to keep their address and contact information available. That means address, phone numbers, and email.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
All right, anything else you need, sir?
Not at this time, Judge.
All right, Ms. Lambert, anything else you need specifically ruled on, ma'am?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. and Ms. Walker, the state's going to prepare that order, circulate it, and sign, and for y'all to review and sign off on it. You don't have to sign off on it. The only person that has to sign off on it is me. The lawyers obviously sign off on it, and but you'll have the opportunity to review and sign off on it if you wish. Is there anything else at this time from anyone? Any questions at this point, Mr. Walker?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Walker, any questions, ma'am?
What up, trash?
No, none.
All right, thank you both very much. And Ms. Walker, yeah, that hair, that's just because something with just because things used to be a certain way, that doesn't mean they're appropriate these days. All right, ma'am, don't be pulling children by the hair. That's not appropriate. There's some things I wish I had. I wish I had my dad's 57 Ford and my mom's 65 Impala, but I don't. Those things, yeah, the judge can retire on that kind of money these days, but still. But the bottom line is, ma'am, be real careful about this because, again, the information I heard, there could have been criminal charges, but CPS doesn't normally do that anyway. So that's that circumstance. But anyway, there's never been a finding, so the court's going to go with that at this point. And I wish you both the best of luck for you and all your children. And we're off the record. Thank you.
Crazy.
I mean, technically there was a finding, right?
Yeah. finding
she does
and the mediation.
leave the home or retake the kids. That's a finding. There was never a charge, but there was a finding.
Yeah. And she had to
she
leave.
just agreed under oath that she abused her kids.
Yeah, she lied. She tried to lie to that lie and said, so would you be surprised if we had so and so? Yeah, that bitch is a liar. This is the last case of the day, and I'm gonna go give me something to eat.
Oh, and we have a case about food.
Yes, a fact. Mom used breastfeeding to block dad's visitation. Judge brutal response. That's bullshit.
That's sad. That is sad.
And a petition for paternity was filed by Ms. Herman with regard to the minor child, Riley James Keene, whose date of birth is May of 25. So she's just months old. On September 10th of 25.
Put that goddamn baby to sleep.
And apparently she got a note from Dr. Roush that at least early on the child was breastfeeding and needed to be in the custody of mother. But at any rate, Ms. Orchard, is your client admitting that he is the father, as he is the presumptive father on the birth certificate?
Yes, Judge, and the parties did have a DNA test done as well.
Okay, so I will declare paternity that Joseph Keene is the natural father of Riley James Keene. And then I can't tell, Ms. Orchard, I think they were operating under this 9/11/25 temporary parenting plan, or at least that's the last, that's the only thing that's been approved by a judge that I can tell. The rest of everything is proposed. And it did give mother primary residential with him having Thursday nights, and I'm not sure of the every other weekend. Can you, and there, I understand there've been some accusations that he didn't return the child in September and some other things, but after review of the case, where do you believe that we are at with regard to a potential permanent parenting plan?
Thank you, Judge. Yeah, so like you said, the child is 8 months old now, and they had been, I'm not quite sure, the temporary parenting plan was granted ex parte, which is not typically standard, at least for most of the counties that I practice in, to have that done in a paternity ex parte, only a divorce. But regardless, they have been following an every other weekend and Wednesday night type plan so far, because that's what has been allowed, and that was granted by the court. My client would like to have 50-50 on a permanent basis. So I don't know if we need to get a trial scheduled, but my client, according to my client, they did have an agreement to have equal time. And then there was the breastfeeding that happened. So then they made adjustments for that. But according to the pictures that everyone has sent in, the child is no longer breastfeeding. She's on formula and food at this point. So since that is no longer a barrier for parenting time, my client would like to have shared custody moving forward on a permanent basis. So that's where we'd like the case to go. To my understanding, I don't believe Ms. Herman is in agreement with that. So that's why I think we will probably just need to schedule the matter for a contested hearing.
Okay. And he has one other son, is that correct?
Yes, who lives with him full time.
All right. Sheridan, what about you? How many children do you have?
I have 4 total.
Okay, give me their ages and their residential situation, please.
Christopher C. High, 6, And he lives with me.
Full time?
Delaney, yes.
Okay.
Delaney Allen, 3. She lives with me full time. Riley is in the home. She lives with me and does the every other weekends and the overnight. And then Paisley Herman, she is 13 and she lives 30% here and 70% at my grandmother's.
Huh? Why is it?
And are you still living in Butler County?
Yeah.
What's the distance between you and him?
About 15 minutes.
Okay.
Hold on, please.
Did the two of you live together for any period of time?
No, I did let him stay at my house for 2 or 3 weeks after she was born. Hold on, please.
What was the duration of your relationship?
The first time we were together was like 6-7 years, maybe. I don't know, but this time we were kind of just sleeping together.
At least she admitted it.
No commitment at all. All right.
No.
Okay. Well, I think we ought to at least attempt mediation or domestic conciliation. Ms. Orchard, I will let you pick whether you want to start with mediation or you don't think it would probably be productive and would prefer domestic conciliation.
I usually prefer to do domestic conciliation. Just because, a lot of the times, if we're going to come to an agreement, we usually do before we ever go to court. So if we're here, I don't think that mediation, it's possible. I don't know, but I would prefer conciliation, Judge.
Okay. Do you know somebody over in Wichita that's maybe cheaper than Andover?
Oh, gosh. Do you know how much the Andover Center usually is? I mean, I know of a few places.
Oh yeah, so they right down the road from me.
1,000.
Mm-hmm.
No, probably not. They're probably all around the same, if not a little bit higher in Sedgwick County, I would guess.
That's crazy.
Is that a couple thousand for each party or total, Judge?
Each party.
Okay, yeah, it's about the same in Sedgwick County, a couple thousand for each.
Yes, sir. Become a court mediator for a side hustle.
We could try, if we wanted to try something cheaper before doing that, we could always try mediation. And if that's not successful, then do conciliation with the Midland Mediation Center. I know they do a sliding scale based on income for that.
That's who I need an order for is Midland. And I really think that the intentions of the Supreme Court when they created all of the domestic mediation categories. I still think they intended for folks to start with mediation and develop some skills and start talking about the situation. And then, ideally, and then domestic conciliation if necessary, if the court wants recommendations.
Well, yeah, of course you start with mediation first because it only makes sense.
What I'm going to need is either a guardian ad litem or domestic conciliation where they do some legwork and background work and information and, just in Andover is as thorough as any place. I would bet my money on it. It's very extensive, but it's not always affordable. And I want people to be able to feed their children. So I think probably Midland is where we'll start. And I think we should start with, and is that where Mediation Works is? At Midland, or is that different?
I think that's different.
Okay.
It's just one gallon.
Does Midland let you go directly to domestic conciliation on a sliding scale?
No, so Midland will not offer conciliation. All she will do is mediation. So if we need conciliation later, we would have to do that with somebody else. She's not an attorney. That's why she's so cheap.
Okay.
But she does do a lot of custody mediation for Sedgwick County. And she's the only one I'm aware of that will do the income scale. So.
Okay, well, for a while there was Mediation Works that was almost free with a grant or something, but okay. Well, let's try Midland Mediation. I'll go ahead and give you a pre-trial and a trial date, but I want them to have a discussion about everything, who's working when, who's going to pay for daycare, who's going to be daycare provider, just overall what makes sense financially, allows both of them to bond, and discuss, the advantages of a primary caretaker or whatever the case may be. So, and talk about, let them sort of vent what their various concerns are and see where we end up. All right. Trial date. I usually give 60 days for mediation. In fact, domestic conciliation, I like that done in 60 days too, because I feel like if you can't resolve something in 60 days, you're probably not going to. And as time goes on, there are just more issues that develop if you drag it out. So that would be a trial date, probably in mid-March. Eat it. Here.
Pretty open in March so far.
Okay.
Not at the beginning, but mid to late is pretty open.
How about the 24th, 25th, and the 27th of March?
The 24th, 25th, or 27th?
Yes.
Any of those days work for me. So if any days are better for either of the parties with work, I'm fine with any one of those dates.
All right. Well, unless there's an objection, I'm probably going to do Tuesday, the 24th, for an all-day custody trial if needed.
That will be in person, correct, Judge?
Yes.
No, I do have a question.
Hang on just a minute.
Here, stay right here. Go eat your cupcake and sit down. Don't write that down either, please.
All right. And you'll do a mediation order with the information. It'll be up to each party to contact them and fill out their paperwork. We can do a pretrial conference on Tuesday, March the 3rd at 3:00.
Do that if it's by Zoom.
Yes.
Okay.
And so we'll definitely have to have a report from Midland by then.
You said 3 p.m., correct?
In case for trial, if you think it needs to be, or if you've worked something out. After, sometimes they go to mediation, get some things agreed upon, there's some things that are left, come back to you, maybe get your advice of, kind of predicting what direction things might go with your experience in the court system, that kind of thing. Obviously, you can only give your client legal advice, but we'll just kind of see where you're at that day by Zoom. And then generally in the interim, what they've been doing, I think a lot of times
I don't get this. This is retarded.
we will do temporary orders for parenting, and not very many pro se ones with merge ex parte orders get submitted, but we try to just adopt de facto what's been occurring. But at any rate, right now, that's the only order we have on file, which is giving your client every other weekend and every Thursday evening. And so that would remain in effect until trial or a permanent agreement between the parties. And so, Ms. Herman, what question do you have?
So you know how you said it's going to be in the courtroom for the next hearing?
Yes.
I won't have a babysitter for Christopher, so would he be able to come? I don't let that side of the family have him very often.
Well, do you have a friend or someone that could come with you and watch him in the children's room that we have, where we have books and toys and stuff?
Yes, they could.
Okay, just do that then.
Okay.
I know, Ms. Orchard, you filed a proposed parenting plan, which is on file, Friday. And then there are some exhibits. Is there reason for me to consider the exhibits at this time? Other than you said, I guess there's not a breastfeeding issue. That's one issue that you already mentioned.
Right. No, Judge, the proposed parenting plan and exhibits are just, they were just with the intention of my client is asking to get more time, even on a temporary basis, but I understand the court's orders today are to keep the other parenting plan in place. So other than that, no, I don't believe there's a reason to address that today. They can address.
Go ahead. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I was just say they can address his proposed plan and her proposed plan and all that in mediation.
Yeah. And and you said you would go ahead and journalize that order.
Yes. I was going to ask, do you want me to do a hearing order or just the mediation order? I can do the hearing order.
Mediation order.
Okay.
Since I didn't do any kind of modifications of the temporary, I don't think we need to do any journal entry.
Yeah, I was just going to do a journal entry decree of paternity for him, and then just something that sets the trial dates out.
Okay, perfect. I'd appreciate that if you get a chance.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Now, Mom and Dad, I need you to work well together with the current permitting plan. It will be very helpful if when you start your mediation, that you start on a good foot, that people are showing up when they're supposed to, they're on time. I suggest, if you don't like to communicate in person, that you get a spiral notebook with her name on it, and you pass that back and forth, and you can make notes to each other. Like she slept all night, or she's getting a cold, or I'm taking her to the doctor, or whatever else. So
crazy.
You've got that documented. Because if that doesn't work, then we shift to a.
All right, hold up. There you go.
How about just telling both parties to act like fucking adults and parents?
Yeah.
Put your personal bullshit aside and take care of the damn kid.
Yeah, well.
This shit is ridiculous.
Yeah, this shit right here is retarded. This is the dumbest case of the day.
Dude, I ain't heard the fucking judge's brutal response yet on breastfeeding, other than, oh yeah, there's a breastfeeding issue. We'll deal with that later.
Yeah, I don't think
hate clickbait, dude. I fucking hate clickbait.
Well,
hate it.
An application.
I'm with you.
Like Family Wizard or one of those things that costs money for you to communicate through. And hopefully that isn't going to be necessary, but if you have trouble communicating, then at least, send a spiral notebook back and forth in your diaper bag, so that you can make notes about various things and make sure that you don't forget to tell the other party. Okay?
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further for today, we are adjourned.
Jeez, that was terrible. That was terrible. I don't know what the fuck that was.
Good Lord.
That was the dumbest case of the damn day. Other than that, man, OG, are you here still? Yes, no, baby. So
Yeah, I'm still here. What's up?
DVD, late probably about 9 o'clock Central, right?
Yeah, most likely if they do it, and we have it. Yeah.
Yeah, 9 o'clock Central. Other than that, if not, I'll probably do another stream where I'm driving. I'm trying to get this drifting down, so I learned some things about drifting. So let's see if I can implement them things and see if I get it to work. I got some settings and shit that I need to upload and figure out. If anything, I'm gonna be doing that. But I'm about to grab me something to eat. I'm hungry. I is hungry, boss. Thank y'all for being here, and we are the fuck out. Peace.
I see like 3-4 niggas running through the crib, all black, mask on, running through the crib and shit. One nigga run to the front door. I hop out, I start shooting. Bow, 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 bow. Shot the nigga. Bow, shot his ass. Bow, 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 bow. All the niggas run out the door, they run out the door. This nigga on the floor. Stole that shit.